Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm slightly stressed out. Give me just 1 second. I don't know if you guys read what I wrote on the Discord server, but I might be compromised. My computer might have gotten hacked. I'm currently running like 2 virus scans in the background while we're streaming. It is very sussy. I'll tell you in just a second. Hold on. I have to turn on the AC unit and close the curtain real quick. Otherwise, I'm going to melt. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hello. Hello. Also, congratulations on Cass getting first, Aaron getting second, and Dorothy getting third. Let's go. How are you guys doing? And thank you for the half petties. Oh my god, I am... I am a little bit stressed out, hold on. Oh my god, let me catch up with chat. Hi, Memory, hi! And hi, everybody, hi, Chase! Hope you at work, happy stream, thank you, Darian. Welcome back. Oh, gorgeous, oh hi! Hope your vacation was amazing. I'm at work, so I can't hear, but I hope you have an amazing stream, just as awesome as you. Thank you! The queen, I mean her witchiness, has returned. Hi, Saber. Hi, Aaliyah. Hi, Kez. Hi, Fenria. Hello there. Hello. Oh, boys. Guys, let me give you a word of advice. If you are currently using Wallpaper Engine, which is a very well-known program from Steam where you can basically run like movable backgrounds and whatnot, maybe double check it and reinstall stuff, because apparently currently hackers are using Wallpaper Engine to hack into your computers. I mean, I have noticed that Wallpaper Engine has been acting a little bit weird, and it also said that there were like, I don't know, files missing. But I can show you actually a picture of what weird stuff is currently going on my desktop. I mean, please don't be surprised if the screenshot is just black, because I completely deinstalled Wallpaper Engine. But hold on, let me do a little snipping tool. There we go. Can I show this to you guys? That's the question. Give me just 1 second. Let's save the screenshot and let me open this as a picture. There we go. Open a... There you go. This is currently what has been popping up on my desktop, which is a very suspicious file, okay? Let me just zoom in there a little bit. This silly file thing and picture just popped up on my desktop, like, I don't know, 10 minutes before the stream. And at first it had like a little arrow message, you know, as if it couldn't find whatever picture this is. And I was just like, huh, did I do something? Did I don't know, maybe save something on the desktop that I didn't mean? I don't know. I clicked on it and yeah, you can guess that my computer was not happy with it. I quickly closed it up, booted it up back with like safety mode, and went into the BIOS to make sure everything's fine. I'm currently running my antivirus software in the background, so bear with me for a second. This doesn't look right. I know! It does look very sussy, doesn't it? So yeah, and like I said, I'm pretty sure the culprit is probably going to be, well, Wallpaper Engine, because a couple of my friends have seen like shorts going around. So yeah. Oh yeah, Wallpaper Engine isn't exactly very safe to use right now. Yep, I immediately installed it. I mean, funnily enough, what I don't understand is because apparently most people that have troubles with it are using, you know, the 18+ backgrounds, and that I definitely don't. I'm just wondering right now, how is the best way to get rid of this weird thing on my desktop? Probably just deleting it for the time being. Bye-bye. And hi, Alex! Hi, the little brother, how are you doing? So yeah, big disclaimer, please don't use Wallpaper Engine at the moment. I personally like Wallpaper Engine. I have used it for many, many years and never had any troubles, but I have a lot of, like, you know, Ari from League of Legends backgrounds, because it's just a huge inspiration for me. You know, I like foxes, and it's also a huge inspiration for, like, Tia itself as a design. So I just have a lot of, like, the Ari splash arts, and one of the Ari splash arts apparently I saved. The normal ones, you know, have been compromised. And yeah, so please guys, stay safe. I think everything's fine at the moment on my end, so I'm just going to continue to stream as normally. But it is, you can imagine how shocked I was. What's your antivirus software saying? I have a couple of compromises, apparently. I used two. One, I know the very cheap and silly one, antivirus, or antivirus, how's it called? What's it exactly called? Avira? Because usually that gets rid of, like, the simple ones. I sadly don't have, like, a paid one. But I'm not going to say all of the little antivirus softwares I'm using. Because, you know, if I say everything, then maybe people can, you know, send stuff my way that is bypassing all of them, and I don't want that. But yeah, it has found, like, a couple of things that have been compromised. The same with another trusty software I use. I wish I would have my old one, but I had to, you know, get rid of it because it was very expensive. What did I miss? I got hacked! My system has been compromised this morning. Also, I'm just going to skip this thing because she's just going to tell us, hey, you didn't take good care of your patients. We had to take one away from you. No, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. My system is working fine, but I had, like, a huge jump scare initially when I noticed that this morning. Because, wait, all of them are gone. Did I only have one of them left? I actually don't know. Yeah, those two are compromised. I mean, the next one I have to take care of. Yep, my PC is shut down at the moment as I close Wallpaper Engine. Yep. Who dares hack fixes? Yeah. I mean, I honestly can tell you how the whole thing started. I've noticed, like, usually I have Wallpaper Engine in my startup, of course, because obviously I want my background to start up once I boot up my computer. And usually Wallpaper Engine just opens up as normally and does its thing, everything's fine. But for 2 weeks, it always gave me, like, the same error message, like saying, hey, this and that file is missing. Maybe reinstall it and double check it. I did reinstall it and it was just constantly telling me, hey, there's a file missing. And I was just like, okay, maybe it's like a little hiccup from the newest update. They're going to fix it soon. Because sometimes Wallpaper Engine had, like, little hiccups like this, but it was fine so far, like, all the years I've used it. And yeah, then it suddenly started to also boot up my notepad, like my word pad, which was super weird and showing me, like, an error message. And I'm just sitting here like, huh. Okay, this stuff is getting weirder and weirder. I already did an antivirus check at that point because it was just, I don't know, it was just not adding up and I was just like, you know, better safe than sorry. But whatever it was hiding that day when I did the antivirus, it did not find it. It did find some stuff that was apparently compromised, but yeah, I also run, like, virus checks rather frequently, so I'm kind of shocked that this was just, you know, slipped through. And yeah, the notepad thing, like I said, was like the biggest red flag ever. And it was just like, okay, I'm going to keep an eye out for on Wallpaper Engine for the time being. And lo and behold, this morning we had this weird picture showing up. So yeah, it is currently deinstalled. And it should be fine, but yeah, I will definitely check my computer a little bit more thorough once the stream is over. Because I was so panicking like 10 minutes ago. I was just like, oh my god, how dare you? It is like my first day back from vacation and I have been on my computer the whole morning, okay? And this little picture didn't show up until like, I don't know, the last half hour or maybe an hour. I did not look at my desktop all the time. So I was a little shocked, to say the least. And hi, Ocean. Hello. Disco. Hi, Mumbling Berry. Hello. Welcome back. I see so many familiar faces. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you again. But yeah. It is also why I started a couple minutes later than usual, because I really had to— I had everything already running, okay, for the stream. I had all, you know, I had mixed it up for your potions and whatnot. Lurk big fishing, and everything was ready, and I just had to close everything down because of the little hacking scare. I mean, the thing is, I closed down my computer like immediately when I noticed that this file was popping up on my computer. And good thing I did, because I think something was running in the background and I couldn't even start my computer. The spin curse! The first spin curse after coming back from vacation. Let's take a deep breath and enjoy this moment, right? In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Whee! What do you mean my device is no longer protected? What are you talking about, computer? Just got a pop-up from one of my... hold on. Oh, it is just... Ha 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 ha. Buy the premium version. I can't. Right now, I can't. There we go. Enjoy dinner! How's it, Big Sis? I'm really sorry I haven't been in the latest streams and lost my streak. I haven't been doing well for a while. Alex, don't you worry. It's all good. I'm just happy that you're back and that you're feeling better, apparently. Never be sorry for using a stream streak. There's so much more important things in life than keeping up with a stream streak from a silly little VTuber like me. Well, PNG tuber. Soon to be VTuber, though. Because let me tell you guys, I have been playing around with my VTuber for a while just to see if everything's working, and oh my god, she is so freaking gorgeous. This is love. Yes, I will definitely change most passwords as soon as it's all over to you. Yeah. Like you are important. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I'm so excited for the VTuber era. Yes. And the content is going to start tomorrow, and I'm so excited. But yeah, I will definitely up my security very soon. But I do want to advise you, I will put out a warning on Discord, just in case. Because if anything is happening the next couple of weeks, I want to let you guys know. I might also am going to completely wipe my computer. I will definitely going to double and triple check. I mean, so far I've never been like completely hacked in my life, but with AI and stuff, things are getting more and more, well, dangerous. I said I'd try to be more present, chat, but I need to sleep early. Don't you worry, Bach. Hey, you have been doing so much, don't you worry. And hi to you! But when times will change in a few months, I'll be around for most of the stream time. Ooh, let's go. EB yeah, you got hacked? Well, yeah, I suspect I got hacked through Wallpaper Engine. I'm already doing stuff like virus checks in the background, but I probably have to clear my computer after the stream. I will have to double check and stuff, but we'll see, we'll see. I also have a friend coming over who is a bit— I mean, I'm not bad with tech, okay? I know my way, I know what to do with things you know, are not working. Like, for example, my computer did not start up before because something was just weird, and I just used, you know, the safety mode to boot it up safely. Ta-da. Oh, thank you for the self-spell and the happy. Let's see. Can I still do my bit? Guys, make sure to hydrate. No, I can't. Make sure to stay hydrated, unshrimp yourself from your chairs, and do some... I cannot do my bit anymore. Oh my god. Guys, make sure to I cannot do it anymore. I'm broken. What vacation and I'm broken. Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and unstrip yourself from your chairs, because so will I, and if you don't, this little witch is going to put a curse in you that is going to turn you into a shrimp forever and always, so better beware and self-care. There we go! So hold on. Let me stretchies. Also, Vixis, I'm doing better. Yeah, I'm just really tired. I am happy you're doing better. From my family, I'm the most tech-savvy. Let's go. Yeah, from my family, I am too. Actually. Take your time, it's broken. I'm a raccoon, I curl up. I knew shrimp. That is true. But even raccoons can shrimp if they don't sit correctly in front of their computer. So yeah, like I said, I know my way around computers, but I do have people that like work in IT and know a lot more than I do. So they're going to take a quick look over the system and see if everything's fine. So we should be good. Like I said, I did the initial safety check, I would say. I'm going to double check. I really hope I don't have to clear my whole computer, because that would be devastating. Because we have the VTuber debut next week. We also have the CG showcase on... So wait, next week on Monday we have the CG showcase if everything goes well. Tuesday we have the VTuber debut stream. That is the start of a subathon. And then we'll see how long the subathon goes. But if I have to wipe my whole computer, that could be a big setback. I probably would need to postpone the Cozy Game demo showcase for a week if that's the case. Damn, you're right. I won't say what kind of tired. I'll leave that for your imagination. Oh, damn. But yeah, let me tell you, the last couple of days were very eventful on my part. I mean, for example, I had to do a complete deep cleaning of my apartment yesterday. Like, when I say deep cleaning, I mean I had to wash everything and clean everything. Because I am actually sometimes babysitting, you know, for other people on the weekends and stuff, so they can, you know, take their time off. And where I'm living, we also have a pool in the garden. So this weekend, I was babysitting a kid. And yesterday in the morning, I got a call from the mother of the kid. And she told me that her kid has lice. And you can imagine how shocked I was, because that is like one of my absolute nightmares. Like lice, fleas, bedbugs. Ew. I'm like, I have a phobia of like little, I don't know what you want to call them, like little insects that are usually, you know, associated with the dirty things or very unhygienic things. And when she told me that, I was just out of phone like, wait, what? Your kid has lice? And she told me that apparently like the whole class of her kid has been infected with that, and she just wanted to give me a heads up because she has to, you know, shampoo her kid with like anti-lice shampoo oils and whatnot. And I was sitting there like, oh hell no. So I immediately, you know, got rid of everything I knew the kid sat on. I completely deep cleaned like my couch cushions, I cleaned everything. And I also went to like a pharmacy, because pharmacies also sell like anti-lice shampoos and stuff. And immediately shampooed my hair as well, just as a precaution, because oh my god, please no. No, burn every tiny bug, yes! Babysitting other kids and not me, wow, I'm sorry. This couple of days we're fighting against the heat. Yeah, I mean the heat hopefully helps, well, passive-aggressively against those little buggers, but ugh. You can imagine. I mean, the good thing is, my apartment is overall rather clean most of the time, aside from, you know, the typical things where you aren't stressed out and you just leave stuff lying around a little bit. So it was thankfully a very quick and easy way to clean everything, but the annoying thing was, yesterday was like the peak of the heat, right? With like 40 degrees. And I had to deep clean everything, which meant I had to actually run my washing machine and the dryer the whole freaking day. I mean, they are in the bathroom, which is usually closed, but still, having like a bathroom like right next to your living room that has like a dryer running all day, while your AC unit is already like struggling like hell to deal with the heat in like a rooftop apartment. I was melting. I mean, I was able to go into the pool in between just to cool off, but it was... Ooh. Honestly, for the last day of vacation, there are other things I would have loved to do. Instead of just having to deep clean my whole flat because one of the kids I babysat has like a lice infection at school. Which is kind of crazy. I always thought like lice was an issue like in fall and not like almost summer or like summer holiday time. Wait, when did I switch? I see how it is, Mixes. I'm sorry. Cross under the trash. I'm sorry. Decontamination the whole house. Can I borrow a nuke from you, do you? Because honestly, if I could have... If I would be like a sim, I honestly would have just sold everything and just moved out. In a heartbeat. Hi, Darai! Hi! Welcome back! But sadly, in real life, you kind of just say, okay, hey, one of the kids I babysat has lice. I'm just going to sell my whole flat and just move on. That is not how it works, sadly. Hey, Netsu, hi! Yes, I am back. I am back and alive. Well, more or less. I'm still melting away, but hey. What I'm doing for you guys. You can borrow a nuclear bomb from me, thank you to you. Are the spirits going to help me rebuild everything? Because that would be amazing. I have a few deodorant spray cans and Shredder may have more and he also has a fire pit. Want to lend the big sis? Please do. I also have like a couple of deos running around, so with a lighter we can... I'm sure we can burn everything. But yeah, ugh, no. Wow. I'm feeling like itchy already thinking about it because that is the worst thing ever if like someone has like lice or if a dog has fleas or something like that. Your whole body is going to be like itchy and I don't know, at least for me, I always get like the tingles and the itch just thinking about that kind of stuff. It's like a psychology... you know, a mental phenomenon if you think about stuff too much that you actually get symptoms. I mean, I know nothing is happening. I mean, I'm going to double check like the next couple of days too, and the instruction on that, I don't know, shampoo oil thing also say you have to wait for a week and double check if something is happening. I mean, I checked yesterday too, and I did not have any. So I should be fine, but you never know. I definitely am going to keep an eye out for everything because I really don't want to get that. I was lucky enough so far to never have like lice or fleas in my entire life. I had occasions where like on, I don't know, a skiing winter trip of school, we had like one person that had lice, so everybody had to be shampooed, and you can imagine the teachers how pissed they were that they had to go through like dozens of kids on this like school skiing trip and have to shampoo all their hair. Because I mean, let's be real, how young was I? Like between 11 and 15 was the time when I was like on those skiing trips. And yeah, try to shampoo the heads of like stranger kids that already hate showering probably on like skiing trips and on... Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. Enjoy the lurkies, Dorothy! welcome in the heat. Just a bit ago, to... Wait, am I reading that right? I tried to read it while I'm playing the minigame. No. That's... Two hobbits came in for a ring in my apartment. I know that meme, but I still love hearing it from chat. Alright, let's explode the flat. Yes, I never had lice. Luckily, even as a raccoon, you really are lucky. I'm a good raccoon kid who combs their hair. Yes. I mean, honestly, I'm always like shocked how it's even possible that a lot of kids, you know, get lice. Like this easily. It's just like... I almost spilled their age and I didn't want to do that because I don't want to, you know, dox kids and stuff. They're still very young, let's say it like that, and it always feels like that there has to be some parents in the classes that just don't take good care of their kids. Because usually if you have, like, average hygiene, you don't get lice. So I'm kind of surprised. Although I do have to say, I know for a fact that there are a couple of, like, farmer kids in the class. And I mean, if you live on, you know, a farm, it is probably easier to get stuff like that because you have, you know, cows and chickens and whatnot. So that could easily be the case. But still, it was not pleasant to hear that, and especially with, like, the heat and stuff. But hey, everything's good, everything is fine. I mean, I'm an adult, I know how to deal with stuff like that, and it was just... The first time when you hear that, you're kind of like, oh, hell no. And then you start, you know, cleaning everything and getting, you know, everything in order. But it is just a hassle. It is more like, I don't want to deal with that stuff, but I have to kind of situation. I will use my Steve Urkel nuclear bomb. Let's go. What about little guy and Fab Man? Wait, what? Remember that. I've done a mistake. Oh no, Cass, what did you do? I just saw it today and I had to share. It is amazing. I mean, do you guys know, like, the Astarion meme? From Baldur's Gate? Like, there's a little difference between a nice summer breeze and the full blasting power of the sun! That is like... That is a mood. I've never related to Astarion more than I do now. Thanks, Fenria! Hell yeah! Also, Fenria, did Witchy already tell you that I am going to be at the wine festival with you guys? I'm not sure if she did, but maybe. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I had the pleasure to meet Fenria, like, over a week ago. Sure did, let's go. The bombs of Hiroshima. You talk about the atomic bombs, little boy, Fab Man. Oh. Oh. My brain did not make the connection. Boo. Welcome back, Ocean. Alcohol? Darn. And I'm missing out on it. Unfortunately, I have to go now. Oh no, Kaz! Please take care and I hope everything's fine. Ooh. Take care of whatever happened. And stay safe. Already finished food. Also, guys, do you want to hear something hilarious? I told you that I had to run some errands on Friday, right? Before the wedding of my friend. And I was in a car with a friend of mine. And we were driving to one of the spots where we had to go on Friday. And we actually got into a minor car accident. It was... Nothing happened, I swear. Nobody got hurt. The car is also fine. It was more like an... Oh, oops. How did that happen kind of situation? It was one of those moments where you got a little jump scare and then we were just laughing. Like, straight up laughing. It was so funny. I could tell you the whole story in just a second. Hold on. Let me get you. Alright, Finstrude, had a salad with chicken and corn. Mmm, yum, 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 yum. Dinner was yummy. What did you have, Ocean? You what, bruh? This X-fucking-cuse me how? The car tilted. Yeah, pretty much. License revoked. Yep. Dixis, give me your drive. I did not drive. I just wanted to say... It was my friend that drove, okay? I will burn it at the spot. I did not drive. I was the passenger, princess. I can't describe it. Well, it was this situation, okay? We were supposed to meet up with like a couple of other friends, you know, helping prepare everything. And there was this grass patch like right next to the road, which was acting as like the parking spots. And we already saw like a couple of cars standing there, and it was like, you can imagine, it was just the side of the road, and there is like, I don't know, a little hill on the left side where there is a huge, like, is it called a meadow? Like just a huge field of grass where you could technically just have cows eating grass or, you know, other cattle. And my friend, they saw like the cars, right? And you could see they were parking like quite a bit into that grass patch, right? And they also wanted to just, you know, they lined up perfectly to the other cars, and we just drove into like the grass patch so we could park there. But at the spot where we decided to, you know, leave the road and park, the grass made it impossible to see how far you could actually drive out there, and it was like very tall grass, like a meter or higher even. And it was impossible to see like the little ditch that was there. So they just went into like the side of the road, right? And well, there was this ditch, and suddenly the car was in the ditch. Like we did not drive fast because, you know, we were in parking mode basically, but the car tilted into the ditch, and like the tire of like the, I don't know, the right tire at the back of the car was in the air, and we could not get traction anymore to get out of the ditch. Like I said, nothing happened. The car is fine. We were fine. You just have to imagine the two of us sitting there, and suddenly the car just... The nose goes down, like, straight down into the ditch. And both of us, we were just screaming in surprise, like, as we had a jump scare in a horror movie. We were stuck there and couldn't get out anymore. So we actually had to go and ask like a couple of friends to actually pull us out of the ditch. I mean, we could just get out of the car, you know? It was no big deal. And we also had like one person that is actually working for like an electrician company. He was there with like his big ass like car from his company. So we had everything there. We had like everything to get her towed out of the ditch. But we have a couple of hilarious photos from the accident, which I'm not going to share because obviously you can see the car and the license plate. But it was such a highlight of the weekend, I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a blast on Friday. And we were making a joke like that my friend actually just marked the spot where other people shouldn't park. Because you really have to see the situation. All the other cars were like able to at least park like a meter into the grass because there was no ditch there. And at the spot where the car was like dipping down into the ditch, you would actually have to park like a meter into the road to be able to stand there. And that was really weird and dangerous too. And we were talking to like the people that owned the location, and they said that happens all the time. And even like one of the groomsmen, I think, also had the same issue, but they had a bigger car with like, you know, bigger tires, and they were a little bit higher, so they were able to get out of there without a problem, you know? But that other car was just a normal car, so we just stilled it, and it was so funny. It was, like I said, it was one of my highlights. Thank you for the license of whoever drove. Kind of was not a big accident, no. I really, like, the car didn't even have a scratch, and we also did not. But it was just, it was just funny. It was like as if you would just fall over with your bike. Nothing big. Glad it was not a big accident. Yep, with our rotisserie pork, but it's different. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Oh, that thing I hate these. Yeah, cows moo. Something. I can imagine Big Sister scream at the moment. I was just like, what? It's making my ears bleed from how loud it is in my imagination. Yeah, pretty much. Alternate the story, the car gets snatched up by the helicopter. Damn. At least you guys got a laugh after that. Yeah, we did. We did. Like I said, I have pictures of the car, and maybe I can share it one day if the person doesn't own the car anymore and stuff, so you don't know who it is and whatever, but it was hilarious. I mean, I could ask the person if I can share it, but you know, I usually don't do that kind of stuff. For multiple reasons. Ow. Okay. They hit the tree instead of me. 10 out of 10. Hi, Jojo! Also, congratulations on beating Plants vs. Zombies. Let's go! Also, app break! New! Also, we're just grinding away on all the last little achievements we have. Most of them is just gathering plants and stones and wood and whatnot. Also, I do have to keep an eye out for the time, just so I don't run out of stuff to do. Oh, I should also talk to everybody that is not at max level at the moment. And again, I'll be with you guys once ads are over. You know what? I am... Who is not at max hearts still? I think Luke, right? Yeah, Luke is one. Oh, Luke is the last person, actually. Hold my beer. Let me see if we can find Luke and talk to him. And once we've done that, I'm going to check the blackboard real quick if there is something we can actually do aside from just grinding the plants. But I think a couple of the people we actually have to visit are currently indisposed, so... Hey, take that! Have fun! Okay, I think that is actually really the last person we had to deal with. Yeah, Marielle is still sick if I'm not wrong. Yep. So I cannot do anything with her. Willwater Bathhouse, is it closed today? I don't know, I know it closes on either Tuesday or Thursday, I think. And hi, Witchy! Hello! Let me catch up with chat real quick. Hi, damn, I missed your streams. Oh, Jojo, you're so sweet, by the way. Oh. That sounds oddly familiar. Do I know said friend? Maybe you do. I'm not going to dox said friend. I'm not that kind of person to throw people under the bus. Oh, Spark, I need to find it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. How did you know? I don't know. A little bird told me. Welcome back from ads. And hi, Witchy. I forgot my Witchy sub expired last week. Oh, no. I want to hit some people on the face again, but I'm trying to stay calm and nice. Honestly, what you told me before in, like, your voice message, I feel you. And hi, Nick! Congratulations on a 10-day stream streak! Let's go! Just remember what a wise man once said. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Exactly. That is how it should be. Also, I don't know if I told you guys, I have been writing about this, like, on Discord a little bit and also on my socials. But I really got, like, shadow banned on TikTok, which is just crazy. Apparently TikTok is, like, so dangerous. Let's say it like that. It is very dangerous and very easy to get shadow banned if you're not careful. And I have deleted my old TikTok account and I'm currently making a new one. I will post the name of the account in the next couple of days because you do have to be like very careful as a new account. And I will be like... I have read up on TikTok like an insane person, not gonna lie. Like, what are the reasons you can get shadow banned? And it's like the dumbest things ever. You have to be so careful on TikTok not to get flagged. I don't want to get arrested. Well, if nobody's gonna see it, you cannot be arrested for it, right? Yeah, but saw that. Girl, what did you even do to get shadow banned? Just take revenge in a different way. Jojo, the thing is, what I did not do is the problem. Because apparently, you can very easily get shadow banned if you have an account that is a little bit dormant and you don't do, like, a lot on it. Because my official account is my official account, so... I usually don't use that for doom scrolling. I have a private account where I can just, you know, like and watch whatever I want, and I can chat with people without having any, you know, issues. And I have my, quote, work account where I post, like, with this last year stuff. And the issue is, on TikTok, if you don't warm up your account to prove that you're an actual human, you can just get shadow banned because you don't use the app frequently enough. Okay, so it is closed today. Yep. So that is one of the reasons, I assume, because I have had this TikTok account for a while. It was just lying dormant and I did not do a lot with it because I was just preparing myself mentally for one day posting clips. And then I started posting clips very regularly out of the nowhere with the help of like a scheduling tool, because it is just... I use Buffer to schedule my posts because it just makes things a little bit more easier, because I can just use one tool to, you know, schedule everything and it posts everything on time. And it's just a nice overview and I don't have to log in and switch tabs all the time if I post basically the same post on multiple platforms. Like with, X, Threads, and Blue Sky, I'm just posting the same things on all three platforms because it's just, you know, easy to do. I can interact with people that way, and I never had a problem. But using that, for example, is also a problem that can get you shadow banned. Posting from your computer can get you shadow banned. So I am going to be like so diligent when I start posting on TikTok again that I'm going to post like for a month only from my phone. Then maybe for a month I'm going to use my computer to, I don't know, show TikTok, hey, I am a real person. And I'm also going to doom scroll on my official account now and chat with people on my official account. So they know I'm a human and not a bot. And their support and AI that is flagging people constantly is like one of the worst I have ever seen in my entire life. I've tried for 3 weeks to somehow get a... to somehow have an idea what is going on. Because that I'm shadow banned, they don't even tell you. They don't flag your videos, they don't tell your account is shadow banned. They just stop pushing your content on the For You page, and it's only like your already existing followers can watch your content basically, or can see it. Which is so dumb if you want to use TikTok as a tool to, you know, just promote other sites like Twitch in my case, right? And it is a shit show. Like, I finally, after weeks, managed to find a real person that answered me, and they were like, oh yeah, it seems like your account really got compromised. And I put out like an appeal on your behalf. So I'm going to keep you posted. And I was like, what really? I replied on the same post like, hey, what exactly triggered the shadow ban? Because I have no idea what I did to get shadow banned in the first place. And I was just hoping to get like a reply. And lo and behold, those jerks just replied with like some sort of AI reply again. And they just closed the ticket. Like, on their own. They just like, oh yeah, you have to put up an appeal if your account got banned. And I'm like, my account did not get banned. I have no option to appeal because you did not officially flag it as a banned freaking account. And it was just misery. So I've deleted my old account for now, have started up a new one, and just, you know, writing with Witchy, for example, and a couple of other friends, and just posting like silly stories just to show TikTok, hey, I'm a real person, I'm liking stuff and following other VTubers and whatnot. So yeah, as dumb as it sounds, I'm currently following a guide on how not to get shadow banned on on TikTok. And that is, I mean, sorry, but YouTube and Instagram also have my shorts and they're just doing fine. It is not like they blow up like crazy, but at least I get pushed out to some shorts feeds and other people's, and that is... I don't want like thousands of views on TikTok, you know? I'm fine with just a couple of dozen even, as long as it's just not being shadow banned and not getting pushed out to strangers at all. And it is really silly. And apparently it is just, that is normal on TikTok. I've talked to so many people and there's so many that have the same issue, and yeah, it is just, it is sad. Really, really sad. Hold on, let me catch up with chat after my little rant. Shadowban is wild, yeah. Give me their names. Is it because of what you told us this morning? Don't worry, I have evidence. Oh, I wrote the prof and he agreed to what I asked. I will just block her and let's see how she will handle everything without me. Oh, which you still have to bring me up to date about that stuff too, right? Because I just know everything up to Friday. But then I think I heard about it yesterday, or did something new happen? New, oh god. Just happened 1 hour ago. Oh my god, Witchy, I need a podcast. Oh, should hope the prof is going your way. If you want to rant, hit me up, that's fine. TikTok don't get headbeds, they are bad. Yep. Okay, hold my water real quick. As I nuke the whole generation, damn. Should I find their location? Hey, I'm also in that generation, probably. It's Gen Z, and then I'm also in that gen, so don't kill everyone at that gen. That means everyone, damn. Well, rip me. Every generation is getting nuked. There are times I'm happy to be a millennial. Your safety, I will save you all. Thank you for the self-spell, Witchy. Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretches, and unshrimp yourself from your chairs. So will I. And if you don't, this witch is going to put a little curse in you that is going to force you to stay in my stream forever and always. So better beware and self-care. Cheers. Yeah, oh. Didn't mean to hit my escape. Yeah, me myself, I'm starting to think about just fully ignoring TikTok. Like, my life score is falling as they just give me violations, and I can appeal only between streams. Not looking at it, so no appeal option. Yup. And thanks for the switch position redeem! Send a DM? Hold on. Mm-hmm. I mean, do we need slow chat? Maybe. Ocean, I'm just going to... By the way, that is information for a chat, because since we are getting more and more active chatters, Ocean, I will probably experiment with, like, the slow chat feature the next couple of weeks, just to see how we can handle chat if we have, like, a lot of chatters. Just as an FYI and disclaimer. Wait. I'll drink my jet fuel and oil. Cheers. I miss the self-care. Good to hear it again. Aww. Dorai, I completely screwed up the first time I said it. I completely forgot how to do my own bit. Sitting there like, oh my gosh, I cannot do it anymore. I was stumbling. Mm-hmm. Alright, then I will raccoon and not hydrate. I have a TikTok account exclusively so which you can send me some. That's the only reason I blame her for that. I feel that. I'm getting lots of witchy content. I take that blame happily. Because it's starting to get fast, yeah. Hey, crazy emote? Oh my god, wait, what? I'm Seiko! I low-key like that emote, that is so silly. And enjoy the lurky, Jojo! Good night! Take a nappy. And hi, Patreon! Welcome back! Hello! But yeah, like I said, TikTok is just, eh. I totally get why people are just not relying on TikTok anymore for anything. I'm dead laughing. It is a great emote. Okay, it's you. Gotcha. I'm going to neglect her again because we need that for one of the achievements. But yeah, I mean, the best tip I can give anyone who does like social media or wants to be like a VTuber and whatever, don't just rely on only one single platform. It is not going to help. That's the only reason I try to do like TikTok and stuff too. Hold on. Does anyone happen to know how to repair a wheelchair? If you do, at 12. Okay, the earliest is at 12. Gotcha. I don't blame you. Yeah. TikTok is just my personal misery at the moment. I mean, hey, I hope I can just, you know, build up trust with TikTok so they don't ban me, like, right away. And apparently, one of the best ways to get unshadow banned is just to not post anymore. But that is also, like, so counterproductive. I mean, it is so silly. Also, the funny thing is, when they actually told me that the reason why I'm apparently banned or got compromised was because they suspected I'm a bot. Like, legit, I'm a bot, and I'm using, like, bots to get views and stuff. And I'm sitting there, like, reading that email, and I'm like, dude, seriously? If I would use bots for TikTok, I would not sit at, like, I don't know, 30 followers with, like, I don't know, 200 views on a video with a couple of likes. I mean, seriously. Bots usually explode. TikTok is just gatekeeping. Yup, pretty much so. I don't even have TikTok. Hey, dude, if I could choose, I would not have to. Same with X. It is just sometimes means to an ends that you have to use. Stuff like that always sounds like, if you want to be unbanned, don't get banned in the first place. Exactly! And I'm just sitting here like, I'm innocent! I'm innocent until proven guilty! How on earth? I mean, social media in general is always like, oh, such a bummer. For example, I double-checked, like, yesterday out of fun if, like, my Celestia Faith handle is free on any of the, you know, platforms. Like, for example, on Blue Sky, I really have just Celestia Faith without any dots and zeros. And, you know, the usual shenanigans you use to actually, I don't know, just, you know, get your name in the game. And on X, I could actually claim it because the person that is actually using only the Celestia Faith handle is completely inactive. And apparently hasn't used, like, X for years. But being what it is right now, you have to buy a premium account to be able to access the handle marketplace where you can actually buy handles or appeal to get handles yourself. Which is kind of crazy, so it's still like underscore Celestia Faith underscore there. But I don't know, that it is just weird. And I also double checked on Instagram, and the funny thing is on Insta, okay? I've tried to find like a Celestia Faith account, and it's just not existent. There is no Celestia Faith anywhere. There's just like written like my Twitch handle. It is just nowhere to be seen. But there is no way to actually be able to appeal to ask like, hey, is it possible to get like this and that handle, even though the account doesn't even exist? You cannot find that account. I found like Celestial, Phantoms or whatever. I found every funny thing, but there was no such thing as like Celestia Faith. Aside from my own account, which is not also underscore Celestia Faith underscore. And I was just sitting there like, huh. Okay. And I also tried to figure out if they're sometimes, you know, periodically to delete account if they're like inactive for years. Which would actually be good for social media, because I figured there are so many people that use or, you know, make fake accounts and whatnot, and it would be actually so nice if they just, you know, wipe certain accounts after years and years of inactivity. And I mean, like, I'm talking about, okay, this person hasn't logged in for 5 years or stuff like that, okay? It's not like, okay, they have been gone for 5 months and it's gone. I'm like talking years and years. But yeah, I think my handles are fine. If you type in Celestia Faith, you always find me basically. And I think that's the most important part. I don't really care about like underscores and stuff as long as it's like recognizable. I mean, a friend of mine suggested to make like, oh, why don't you make like it's Celestia Faith account? I'm not a fan of like doing like it's or like VTs or content or real stuff, because that can be sometimes like harder to find, I guess. Because just imagine, you know, all the big VTubers. There are so many people, especially younger people, that basically make accounts and name themselves after like the people they admire. I've done that too when I was like younger. Not to impersonate them, but just to, I don't know, show my appreciation. I mean, just look at a lot of people who are like K-pop stans, and they also have like a profile picture of their favorite K-pop idol. And they're bias, right? Bias. However you want to pronounce it. And if just one of them is just taking like a simple Celestia fave, it would just be, you know, harder to find the real one, I guess. So I always try to keep my handles as simple as possible. I also don't have TikTok. I doom scroll on Facebook. Ow. Hold on, let me go to the farm. Quest. Stay motion. I get it. I doom scroll on Instagram, so yeah, me too most of the time. I usually doom scroll on Insta, but now because TikTok is being what it is, to say it nicely, I have to doom scroll on TikTok, so their account doesn't get flagged. That is so stupid. Here too, I used to do that a lot more. And congratulations on a 5-day stream streak, Patreon! Whoop whoop! Thanks to my very unique spelling, my name was never taken away. Besides one game where my best friend took it since he had no idea for a name. Aww. But yep, Seiko is a really cool name. That is true. I mean, when I came up with like my name, I wanted a name that fits my brand. And that is easy to remember too, right? Because sometimes I'm like... There are like a couple of VTubers where I'm like, oh yeah, they look so cute, but sometimes I forget their names and I follow so many already. And if someone is like Schmergelsberg _ PG lover, whatever, I don't know. It is hard to find them again sometimes. And I think Celestia Faith is just like, I have Celestia, which has the celestial theme, the stars, which I just love. And I'm always like someone who believes that everyone can reach their goals in their own time. And I wanted to just have faith in there, just so I have faith in myself. I always tell it like faith in myself and faith in others. So that is why I took that. But I already have like... I joked with a friend of mine, I could use Celestia Fake. If I ever have like a Twink account or something like that. Or a Smurf account. Which I low-key love. I doom scroll Insta Reels and TikTok. The PTSD is real. X is bullshit, yeah. I mean, what do you mean I can buy a blue check to say I'm real? Yeah, that is so dumb. Plus, the higher the tier you have on X, the higher your visibility gets. So basically, I, as someone who wants to be like an internet person or like an influencer, I do have to buy that one of those days. Not to be like an official ad or promotion, but just to get more visibility and to be prioritized by the algorithm. I mean, what? After 90 days, an account on Insta gets flagged for removal. You will get a notification if you won't log in within the next 180 days. It will get deleted. What? But the handle is still not, you know, free, which is crazy. Shorts content is a good way to get new viewers, though. Yeah, a YouTuber I love had a huge push from shorts. Exactly, that's why I'm doing that. But To be able to get new views, I have to have a TikTok account who at least pushes it to 2 or 3 people's For You page. It doesn't have to, like I said, I know the algorithm can be super weird. Like on YouTube, I had a couple of shorts that almost reached 2K, which is crazy for me. I'm just sitting there like, what? And right now I have like this big nosedive where I only have like a couple of dozen views. But I get it. It's like the soccer World Cup is, right? And it's super hot, so people don't doom scroll as much as they usually do. Plus, the algorithm properly pushed my stuff and it's like, oh, yours is just generic game content. I'm not going to push it out as aggressively as it did before, which is fine. But YouTube is always like, oh, hey, you have like a thirst streak for a couple of weeks. There you go. There have like one short that has like triple and quadruple the views you usually have. So it is fine as long as the platform does not restrict you completely. Instagram has been the most consistent so far. I'm always like between 100 and 150, almost 200. Like it's always in the same area and it pushes it to new people too. So it's still fine. But TikTok was just like, no, only your own followers can see you. And that is just, you know, not the point why I'm using TikTok. I mean, for me, I want to be a YouTuber. I do plan on making each social media, but I'd buy a separate phone for it. Oh, that is also smart. My name came from the song, then I found out that the normal ocean man has been taken, like, with the letter O, so I went with Zero instead. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's what, that way I'd keep privacy. Yes, Tia knows my previous Twitch, which is not me talking about here. Thank you, I won't. Ben, which were... Witchy, I hate you. Also, can I just... I have to put it out there, I is so not creative. It's just, everybody is just like, okay, I'm going to ban a word and it's going to be I. Most websites keep names flagged as used for 1 to 2 years after deleting an account in case the person wants to come back. Oh, that makes sense, okay. Dang, what you doing, chat, around and dirty. Yep, by the way, why does the ban word curse not just a direct text input for the redeem? It should have, actually. At least I said it that way. Hold on, I'm going to do the ban in just a second. I just want to double check if the redeem is in order. Channel points. Nope, it didn't. At least not on the phone. Huh. That is weird. Then let me enable that, because I was sure I did that, like with the tongue twister curse. There we go. Now it is activated. Alright, So 10 minutes of not saying I is going to... Also, Witchy, I double hate you because the punishment is to do actual sport. And you're forcing me to do sports in like a 30 degrees, so if I collapse, I'm going to blame you. Hold on, 10 minutes are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. It doesn't. Yeah, the tongue twister has text input. Help. You already got used to my drawing tablet way too quickly, and now you already feel like an art god without the limitations of traditional art forced upon me. Let's go! You love me. We both know you love me. Tia doubts it. Good thing Witchy has to do it too. Just in case. Very much. Speaking of 30, during the weekend we had more humidity and higher temperatures than the goddamn Amazonas rainforest. What? That's crazy. Chat knows Tia loves Witchy. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Peace out, all my fellows. Enjoy the lurkies, do you? That being said, I have a question. Hold on, I have to pause. A rule technicality. Did we already say what? am I allowed to say I'm? I just want to make sure that works. Just as a technicality, I paused the timer. We still have 8:30. Time was, but I paused because I'm asking because of a rule. I just want to be on the same side with chat before we continue. Because I cannot say I, but I'm? Is it an aberration? I'm really not sure. My sentence got cut off. It has an I in it. Okay, okay. Okay, then I'm going to continue, and I'm also not going to say I am. Because I think with it, we had something else. I think I was allowed to say it's or something like that. Okay, hold on. We're going to continue in 3, 2, 1. It's tentative, because LL... Okay, next 10 minutes is a poor time to judge. You already got it. Some cities in Germany had over 95% humidity and over 41 degree. Yep, where Tia lives, Tia also had 40 degrees Celsius. That being said, planning on doing stuff like putting my name out there. I love you, Tia. Nope, it has in it. Gotcha. We already read that. Technically is just short for... Yeah, that's why Tia asked. To be safe. Hi, Shredder! Hello! Hello, hello! You can use me. True, true. Caveman talk. Yes! That's wild and very, very hot. It's so sweet how you talking right now. Love you, I guess she lost? Eh? Tia said love you. I did not... Ha ha ha. Strike one. Is banned and Tia just said, love you. Yep, Tia got strike one. Let's go back to the game. While the time is still running. Tia did not say that. Tia tries to skip that word. Stop being mean to Big Sis. Tia thinks Tia has to ban that bad word from the ban curse list. Because that word is impossible. And people just pick it to make sure Tia loses. Asmi will take your knee pads. She just came back streaming Spare the Witch. Yes, yes, you should. Celestia, your mic... Wait, what? Your mic be having issues. It might need several minutes of downtime to figure it out. No! What has Tia's mic? Giving you an escape? Aw, thank you, Patreon. Guys, Tia's mic is not working. Tia has to go. Don't understand what you mean. It's fine for... Patreon, we all fell for that. Tia has to read the cutscene. Garrett said there's nothing wrong with it. That's not true, Papa. It's obviously worn out. What do you want? What happened? Oh, Luke's just checking Papa's wheelchair. Voice is breaking? Looks... oh my god. What's up with my voice? Test, test. Looks like there's a part that's worn out. We need to replace it with a new one. It's fine. Garrett can still get around perfectly well. You don't need to change anything. But Papa, it's dangerous. We need to fix it before something bad happens. That's enough, Luke. There is nothing wrong with it. You'd better get back to work now. And there he goes, as always. Not wanting us to worry about him. But how can Luke not? Not to mention, the one-out wheelchair part is an old model that's been discounted. Or discontinued. Looks like another sleepless night for me, trying to figure out how to make a replacement. Luke wishes Luke had more books about mechanical parts. You want to help? Yes! Tia wants to help. Thanks for the offer. If you could get the latest engineering book from the capital, that would be great. How does Tia do that? Talk to Meyer. Let Tia catch up with Jen. Don't understand what you mean. It's fine for... Oh. Suffer! Witchy... Tia is going to get her revenge. Just you wait. Cutie, where? Suffer with love, but suffer. Mm-hmm. Chad, Witchy is bullying me! Patriot trying to help. Good, very good. You? Oh, me. Well, me doing good. Hi, Mama Wolf! We'll do the punishment with you. Promised. Okay. Okay. Tia wants to see that. Tia has 2 strikes. Right, Chad? Or is Tia wrong? Witchy will hit your knee pads with bong if you continue bullying her. W Witchy, yes. Witchy is not leaving her witch sister alone. Didn't count? Oh, you didn't count. I thought you meant the word didn't count. Behave. But behaving hard. Challenge hard. Tia wants challenge to be over. Tia doesn't want to be a caveman / woman anymore. Think we are at 2. Hurt 2. Fair enough.
Well, Mariel baked different cookies this time using a new recipe.
But Witchy can be mistaken. Tia thinks it was 2 as well. Ah! The timer's over! I can say I again! Ah! This is going to be horrible, guys. I'm still sore from the weekend because I was in the pool so much, like doing handstands and whatever. Somersault. And I'm so sore already. I am going to do... What am I going to do? 30 sit-ups and 30 squats. Hold on. Let me just get something to drink real quick before I start the punishment. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Laldeto! For 14 months! Thank you! Okay, which sister we got it? Yep. No, you know the overreact. I would be dead too. Me, I'm half dead. Me being overdramatic. I'm saying, oh no. Yeah, I'm just going to fill up my water so when we do the sports, I'm not going to die. I'll be right back. It's just going to take a couple of seconds because the kitchen is not that far away. Hold my beer. Okay, I am back, but I'm not going to put up on my headphones because I have to do sports. I am going to be true to my word. We in this together? Yeah, Witchy, then let's get started, I would say. With 30 squats. Never skip leg day, guy. Oh, although... I think I'm going to do the squats later. I'm going to do the sit-ups first. Because squats are always like a... Do I have enough space? I think I do. Let me get rid of my chair. I have the mic as low as I can. I'm lying on the ground. Why do I have the, oh my gosh. Taylor Swift meme in my mind. Well, my chair isn't. Leave. I need space. I need the space for the sport. Okay, let's go. Plenty. Let's go. What's not fun? I actually have like a belly-free top. And a hard wooden floor is not kind to your spine if it's like spine on wood while you do that. Like it more with a t-shirt on. Is it not hot in your house? Dezo, I'm melting. I'm actually melting. You know how my flat looks like. I have currently, what am I reading? 28 degrees. And it's just getting warmer. I don't want to do sports, but hey, if I screwed up the challenge, I have to do it. But don't let me drink and catch up. Well, how does on a voice call when hearing me cough for like, dude, are you dying? Oh no. I love how my coughs down. Wait for me, I'm in ads. Oh, leg day. Well, I did skip leg day. How dare you? Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Good taste in streamer. The emotes. Aw. Alex and the dad jokes. Yep. Do you have not a med? I do have a med, but usually I don't have to use it unless I'm doing push-ups. But I did not expect it to hurt actually, because usually when I do this, it does not hurt because I don't have like. Usually I have a t-shirt or a sweater when I'm doing it, at least on stream. Like I said, belly free top. Don't recommend. Got it random, don't even know the streamer. Why can't the leopard hide? I don't know. I died with you, let's go. I did it on my over-flooded floor with water. Wait, what? Wait, at least you cooled down. Yeah, I can do with slight fever to the gym and hit leg day. I know you can't. I'm just teasing you. But that time I will log back in. Nice. He's always spot. Oh, Alex. Okay, let's do the squats. Let's see how I can do the squats, because I already have like a sore upper thigh. But I do know my limits, at least. I know the difference between like pain that is to gain and pain that says, "Ew, don't overstrain your muscles." So let's do the squats. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14, 17, 1. Honestly, the heat is way worse. Or you actually 5 exercise. 6. 9. And Hoopa. Let's go. Hooah. Go. Ooh. Yeah, the heat is way worse, and I started sweating at like the 5th one just because of the heat, not because it was exhausting. So let me just drink something. Also, my water is so warm. Let me catch my breath and catch up with chat. It really takes guts to be an organ donor. Wow! Maybe washing my stuff in the shower or flooded my floor. Oh no. And hi, Hunter! Welcome back! Okay, I feel like I could, but I would destroy not only my legs, but also my health. Honestly, Shredder, if you're sick with like an infection, never do excessive exercise. The bacteria and everything that is, causing the infection can travel through your heart, and then your heart muscle could get infected too. One of my teachers had that when I was younger, and he had, I don't know the English word, but Herzkammerflimmern because of that. So it is not a good idea. Minor exercise that is maybe just, walking around and just, keeping yourself healthy, that is fine, but excessive exercise is not good. I know you don't care much about your health with the energy drinks. Alex exposing Shredder. Don't skip leg day, they will thank you one day. Yes. Enough sport for the day, damn. Except for the pool. I'm definitely going to hop in the pool later. Would that mean 1 week without school? Yes. Good point, F leg day. Also, let's continue with this cutscene. After doing the exercises now.
Ah, let me know how it tastes.
Probably amazing. Sounds pleasant. I will do a whole exercise when I'm sick or have an infection. No, Alex, you won't.
What's wrong?
It tastes salty.
Salty? It doesn't taste like that to me at all.
They do taste salty instead of sweet, dear.
Oh my, really? Strange. I tried the cookies and they don't taste bad at all.
How could that be? She's gonna be sick. Or one of you is going to be sick.
You want to check my taste buds? Go ahead. What was that? It tasted so spicy.
Dear, that was honey. That doesn't sound good. What? She's having trouble with her taste buds.
Oh dear.
Tia, can you cure her? Of course. For now, you'd better get some rest, dear. Let's wait for the cure from Tia.
I will, dear. I always can count on you.
Of course. Craft tongue cooler. Okay. Let's do that. Although I have to talk to Mayor Meyer too for the other quest, so maybe he's home? Because just because of the cutscene, yeah, he's not. I'm not drinking that much, just like one, sometimes like double or triple the recommended amount. And it has been 20 days since operation. No pool for me, I hate it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hunter. By the way, how are you doing? I completely forgot to ask. Plastic cares. I do. We can't, your heart don't can. Also, my sniper rifle. Where did a sniper rifle come from? I know, but I'm not that good at accepting help. Aw, it cares too. One is already sick, me. We will use excessive force. Too bad you can learn. That sounds pleasant. Well, you know me too. Well, we're only 12 cans to 9. Oh, hello, Tia. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, please. I need a certain book. I see. Luke is struggling to fix Garrett's wheelchair. And you want a reference book from the capital that could help him? Exactly. Certainly I can help you with that. It's for the well-being of a resident after all. Luckily, I have a friend who works for the capital central library. I'll give her a call and ask her to send us the book to borrow. It should be here in a few days' time. Let's go. Sure, and 3 packs of holy energy. Holy moly. It can be, if me and Ocean can be nice. I know we're a couple more than that. Is that so? I'm disappointed. Really? I cannot take a shortcut? Oh, darn it. You can do better. You can do better, do 5. That's already like 2 Gs of caffeine over 1 evening. How are you not dead? Honestly, I always wonder. I know a couple of people that only live off of like energy alone and coke. So, yeah. Can you not be weird, controller? Thank you. Wait, don't I have that somewhere? Oh, that's blocked. Okay. Okay. Hello? Control says no. Oh my gosh. The scuff is crazy. Brain implosion energy. I'm good. Pain helps mold folks. True. You still remember the beam. Stares at the hand drinking a soda. Stop that. I once had a friend pass out from his job because all he kept drinking was energy drinks. Really? Oh no. And a scuff witch. I already did too expensive. Need to wait till next allowance. It does always even in discomfort. Yeah, prepares pen of holy water. Oh, you guys are so silly. Hold on, I have to find Marielle. Also, the scuff is from the game, because I'm currently using the controller and you can see it is still showing me keyboard controls. I don't know why, but the control... It is recommended to play this game with a controller, but it seems the controller support is not ideal. At least if you also have a keyboard plugged in, which every normal computer person has. I'm also drinking water, nice. He worked as a photographer while Morris is so documentary. Ooh, okay, but that can be so dangerous. A pan, we need a whole pool of it, yes. And I won't be able to lift it silly, true. I'm just a raccoon, true. Awesome, a free bath. I've been shaped by my pain and I've been fairly okay overall from it. I mean, holy water would probably work as an acid for most of us. You're... Train my body good to handle caffeine. Let's go. Prepare, aren't you? How big of a pan are we talking then? Also, is it trash panda or slur for raccoons? I wonder.
So, this is the cure for my taste buds. Okay, I'll try to sip it.
I hope it helps.
My dear, do you feel any better?
Mama, are you okay?
Rue, can you grab some of the leftover cookies from downstairs?
Sure, I'll go now. Alright, have fun dealing with my friend Knifey. Yes, damn.
So, how do you feel now?
Don't worry, dear. It's just my taste buds, nothing serious.
I'm gonna do the spin. Let's do the spin. Let's go. Whoop, 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 whoop. And stop. We did the spin. Does it stand right there, Alex? Uh-oh.
Anything that happens to you is serious to me.
Hey, Neutral! Hello, how are you doing? Hello, hello, hello.
You hear that? Something that comes up all of a sudden isn't a good sign.
I'll be more careful from now on.
You better, Marielle.
Here are the leftover cookies.
Stella Elixir, exactly what I need after 10 days of charity. How did it go, by the way, Neutral? And think about the half-cast spell. Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and unstrap yourself from your chairs. So will I. And if you don't, this switch is going to put a curse on you that is going to cause you to be stuck in Epic forever and always. So better beware and self-care. Cheers. It's Alex in the knee. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, the cookies are dreadful. They're terribly salty.
Thank goodness your taste buds are cured.
I'm glad you're okay now, Mama. Time to switch from commercial to I curse you voice. Yes. Yes, I did.
You never failed to impress me. I thought I'd needed to say goodbye to my cooking hobby.
Takes cover, returns fire.
But thank goodness I still can cook for my whole family. Thank you so much for all your support, dear.
I cast Fireball! Hey! Marielle is now also maxed out. Let's go. Everybody should be fine except for Luke. And we're going to continue harvest plants. But I'm exhausted today. did stream every day, some days over 10 hours of stream, but we did reach the goals and the evil stretch goals and more. Let's go! I'm so happy for you. I'm a Grim Walker. I don't have magic. Oh. Ah, jokes on you. Uno back. Uno reverse. I love that meme, honestly. Yeah, I'm still sad I wasn't able to participate in the Summer Splash. YouTube Studio came by and donated 1K? What? Really? That's crazy.
I'm the only one who is new.
Hi, Zarian. Hello. How are you doing? How was your vacation? Hot and too short, to be honest. I swear, I think until like Thursday, I was completely fried. Like every day, I was just like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to feel better. Tomorrow I'm going to be recharged. And it did not happen for the longest time. I think when the heatwave started was like the first time I felt like rejuvenated. So you can imagine how exhausted I was, and I really, really needed that vacation. That's called enemy abuse, Beanie. Oh, congratulations for passing the evil goals of Stretch. Yes. But I do plan to actually reach out to them and maybe do a special, a special charity stream in August, maybe? Because I'm currently, like, in a little pickle. I have, like, 2 amazing charities that have reached out to me to work together with them. But one of them, I don't know, a couple of my friends and also a couple of viewers, I'm not going to say names, they are not, like, too happy about one of them. I mean, they're like very serious and stuff, but the cause is just, you know, military related. And apparently a lot of people I know, they are like so strictly against it, even though it's for a good cause, which I kind of find sad. And now I'm sitting here like, oh man, why am I in a pickle where I have to think about not doing a charity stream for one charity because a couple of people were like, I don't know if I'm going to support you as a streamer if you support them, which is kind of crazy. That makes me like so sad. I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing I can do, right? But it is just sad. I mean, let's just say, just because you don't like cats, for example, why wouldn't you support like a charity that, you know, takes care of cats if they get mistreated and stuff? It is just, I don't know. Oh no, they are just starting. I need to break past a microwave tea, get a 6-7 alert, and wear a bunny suit for Dokomi. Those are the evil ones. Okay, I need Stellar Energy drink. Holy. What's scary? I know a streamer who did the donathon. Oh, nice. A Grimwalker. I thought Dokomi already happened this year. Yeah, so next year. You can judge a charity by their sponsors too. Yeah, I probably am going to dig a little bit more in. I mean, I see the concerns because one of the charities, which I've researched them, and they really do great things. They're called Stack Up, and they take care of, you know, veterans that have been through a lot, and they basically a quick disclaimer about self-harm real quick. They basically try to protect them from committing, you know what, and I think that is a great cause because, you know, some people, they work for the military to do good and not to harm people, and in doing so to stay away from the family, and they try to connect their families again, make them be able to play game with their kids and stuff, and I think that is a great cause. But I have a couple of people that reached out to me that were like, oh, you're a cozy streamer, how can you support the military, right? And I'm just like, I am not supporting a military. I want to protect people that have been affected by this type of cause, you know? And that are forced to stay away from their family because of, you know, the things that are going on in the world. I don't want to get too political, but it made me think that sometimes even doing charity work can make people judge you, which is kind of crazy. I don't know, what do you guys think about the whole thing? It's stupid. Next to me, and I need to wear a mid outfit, but that was a normal goal. Oh. Oh, and the Owl House Grim Walkers are basically clones like all the Golden Guards. Oh. And it says if you do a donathon, let me know. I will in August, probably. I just have to decide which charity I'm doing. Yeah, when they betray Emperor Bellows, he kills them except the one I got my name from. Oh. I respected. Hi, Calico! Hi! We don't choose war. Even the soldiers are just victims, right? Says that it's a cozy cause to help connect families. It is, right? This is why I'm just sitting here like, how can people, you know, connect that immediately with like the bad sides? I mean, it is something bad, yes, but I don't know. It is just weird. I was shocked when some came to me, but honestly, if that's really how some people think, and they cannot support that cause, I'm just sitting here like, okay. I mean, it is your choice. That is completely fine. But don't just hate on things you probably don't know well enough, you know? It is just crazy. Charity, yes. Oh, what is the other charity? The same one you did the charity donathon for. Last week. Not, I will tell folks when you do. Yes. I mean, I hope I can do both. You know? At least that is what I would love to do. But I will reach out to them once my VTuber debut is over and, you know, just in general once I have a little bit more time to breathe. Because now that my friend's wedding is over, which I'm so happy because we had a lot of things to do, like the weeks leading up to it, like getting all the decorations done, helping setting everything up, and, you know, running errands left and right. It was a lot. And now with the debut coming up, the CG showcase probably also being next week, or the week after, it really depends on how stressful it's going to be this week with the debut and whatnot. And after that, I'm going to see if I can organize a donathon. But I will probably do like a 24-hour one. Because a lot of you guys were asking about like a 24-hour stream. And I figured like doing one once a year as a special donathon essentially would be so cool. Like just 24 hours just collecting donations. Also, Noodle, can you give me the name again of the charity? I'm just blanking on them right now. That did the VTuber Summit. I don't have it written down right now because they help children in need that are at hospitals, and I think it's also a very amazing cause. And both of those organizations are also like in the top tier charity organizations in the US, by the way. So both of them are like equally good and very professional, because when a charity reaches out to me, the first thing I do, and I also recommend that to everybody, do your research. make sure to do your research. If it's like located in a different country, maybe try to ask friends and stuff to do some research and have maybe better connections and whatnot, or resources. And both of them are amazing, so I would love to support both of them, but I do want it to be special and not just like, oh, I'm just doing, you know, a donathon every week. Because that is also not the point, because as you know, like, donathons, you can only do so much as a community, right? So if I would, like, do 2 different donathons in, like, 1 month, you guys would also split on, like, both organization, basically, because you had to choose. And splitting them, like, a little bit evenly, it gives, like, people time to, you know, save money for a good cause, for example, and you do have to be mindful, because I know a couple of streamers, which is kind of weird. Their whole content is just to do charity streams, which is absolutely okay. That is absolutely okay, but if you have only, like, 5 viewers and stuff, and you do, like, different donathons every week, there's only so much people can also give, because everybody has to take care of themselves first as well. Like, you know, have enough money for groceries, or for, you know, maybe their kids' educations, for emergencies, like if, I don't know, a car breaks down and you need to use that for work or whatever, right? And I think it's just more impactful if you spread them out, like, a little bit more. So people can get excited, and then, you know, you're just in there with your whole blood. How do you call it? That is not the right way to say that. I completely am blanking out on the saying. My English brain is overheating from the heat. I think it's pretty weird to judge people who want to help. I can understand wanting to help in different ways or having different priorities, but not liking it all is weird. Exactly. Well, was it one person that did go to you like that, or several? Any person of relevance in your environment? No need to answer, but think about it. I had like 2 people, I would say, that are on work colleagues level. So you know, it's not like close friends that are like besties. That were like, I don't know, I'm not sure if I would they were also not mean about it, but they were like, I don't know if I wanted to support that, you know, because the military is involved and blah 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 and whatnot. And I'm just sitting here, I know that there are like veterans that, you know, never even hurt anyone, and they were just, you know, helping in like natural disasters too and whatnot. So that's one, and some are just stationed somewhere to make sure nothing happens, and they also never hurt anyone and whatnot, right? And there were just 1 or 2 viewers when I mentioned that the first time. You could tell they're very, I would say they are more at a level of, no offense to anyone who is like a vegan or a vegetarian, I'm just going to put that out. I'm just going to use it as an example, because there are like people that overdo it in the sense of like, okay, I am vegan and everybody else has to be vegan. You're not allowed to eat any animal product, and how dare you do that? And I'm going to, you know, make your life miserable. That kind of way kind of feels like, oh, I'm very, very anti-military in every way. And I mean, I am completely against violence too. So I would never support like a charity that is like, oh hey, I don't know, we are collecting money to buy guns, for example, right? That is not what they are doing. Stack Up is actually, they're gamifying everything, I would say. They do like drops where they, you know, collect money and then send like a console with some games to like a couple of veterans that are stationed, or they buy them tickets so they can fly out to conventions and stuff and connect with others. They especially want to, what I have understood, to tackle like people being lonely and just connecting them with peers. So they have like, they're building a support network between the veterans using games. And I mean, I am also one where I have to say, disclaimer, video games basically also saved my life. I have met like online friends and people that have been with me for a long time during my my darkest hours. And without them, maybe I wouldn't be here anymore. A lot of us use video games to cope with like issues, so I think it's a great cause, right? And I really want to support it. I mean, for example, if there would be like a scandal or I find out that, you know, the money would be misused for something else, that would be a different case. But I've looked into them and they seem very legit. I also talked to a couple of American friends about them too, and they only heard like good things about them too. So I just don't see why. And also those people definitely did not do their research properly. Because they were just, you know, spouting nonsensical stuff where I'm just like, okay, do you have any proof about that? No, but everybody is like that. And I'm like, ah, okay, that is how it is. So you're just saying because, I don't know, there are like XY bad people, this organization also has to be bad? No, that is not how I look things in the eye, you know? I mean, you can tell in more military-minded, but I don't think a cozy streamer can support a cause they want. It's your stream and channel, not anybody else. Judging it like that is sad, right? When I recently been donating to one charity that helps trans kids. Oh, that's so cute too. My SummerSlam team was able to raise 7.2k, 1.5 from my side. Oh, congratulations. Gamers Outreach, thank you, thank you. I knew it was Gamers something, but I did not remember the second part. And when I'm not remembering the second part, I'm sometimes like, oh my god, hopefully I don't, you know, mess up both parts. I think the one I know did that. Let's go. When I got the invitation and read the Gamer Outreach description, I was like, hell yeah, let's make this kid to gamers. Exactly. When I read their proposal, when they reached out to me, honestly, neutral, I was so happy. But then when I saw the time space, I was so sad. Because that was like one of those moments where I'm just like, oh damn, it is like the worst time for me personally, okay? For me personally to be able to support them. Because like I said, wedding, VTuber debut, my own vacation, which I really needed, then the CG showcase, and it's just like, I have so much on my plate right now that I figured I am not going to be able to make a good charity stream. And be able, it would have just been like a normal stream probably, where like, hey, also by the way, today we're raising for charity, and I don't know. In German there's a saying where we put like, oh wait, I think the closest saying in English is like, where I put my heart into things. And if I'm going to promote a charity, I want to put my heart into that event as well. Like preparing, doing fun little goals as well. Just like you, Neutral, where you have like silly goals that you as a person, as a streamer, are hoping you don't have to do, but people want you to do it either way, right? And I really want to be part of like their next big event, and I will definitely reach out to them once things have calmed down on my end. Because I've also researched Gamers Outreach, and they are amazing. And again, they have like a very high trust score too. Because there is apparently a trust score system in America, which I did not know. So every like charity foundation and stuff, they rate like the charities and whatnot. And a friend of mine she's also very into charity stuff, and I always ask her if I'm, you know, stumbling across things. And she really helps me, you know, navigate like the crazy jungle that charity can be. That is not an English sentence. Because there are scammers out there, and you definitely don't want yours and your viewers' money to go into the wrong hands. I think the one I know that Celestia's CPU is needing repairs. Wait, what? Where did... Oh. Hold on, my slightly autistic brain took that too literally. You mean I, myself, as a human being. That's CPU, yep. I know veterans and I care greatly for them, yeah. Video games gave me a lot too. I understand where you come from, yeah. I have no comment on this topic. I already did my share in TSDM. Oh. A generalization, my favorite fallacy. Yeah, it is crazy. It is always like, of course, I have moments where I'm also like, XYZ person gives me like bad vibes and like a bad gut feeling or something like that. But I'm always giving them like the benefit of the doubt. And if I notice more like questionable behavior or shady things, then I can still be like, okay, no, I don't want anything to do with the person, right? But I try to give everybody an equal chance whenever I can. Which is not always easy, let me tell you. Because sometimes people are really... They want to be better, but nobody gives them a chance. But if you are the person that gives them a chance, you have to also put in your hard work. Look at that. I'm moving my controller, and I cannot move it, like, more than that. I have to use my mouse. Why is the game like that? I really don't understand. I have questions, game devs. Oh, there we go. And a break. Go to sleep so the plants can reset. Okay, we have another person. But I still have to ignore them. Oh.
Good morning, Tia. It says there's a package for you. Here you go.
Oh, it's the book! It's the book! Let's go! We got the book! Now I just have to find Luke, though. Thank you. I pet you. And let's search for Luke. I hope he's not asleep, but I think Luke is like an early riser. So it should be fine, technically. Ah, there he is. I knew it. You've got the reference book. Let's have a look. Of course.
Whoa, to think that you really did get the book for me. I can't thank you enough, Tia. Now, let's see. The Magic of Engineering Volume 2? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, to think that you managed to get your hands on Wells' latest book. That woman is a genius. She designed a car when she was only 15, you know.
Aw, isn't he cute nerding over the book?
Oh, and it includes so many models similar to the broken part. This is more than enough. So, if you can position two metal parts so they're roughly aligned, that should reduce the friction a bit. That makes so much sense. How could I have missed that? Gosh, I'd better start making the part now. I want to get it done as soon as possible, so I can get stuck into the book. I think I can finish it by tomorrow. Come around later to see the results.
Sure thing, and welcome back from app breaks, by the way. It's very nice, ain't it? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. The stuck-up vegan... the stuck-up vegan is a subculture. A specific kind of people that concentrate to look sociable, good then be good. There's a specific term for those. Silly girls, that is horror view. We got even a hospital in Germany that is Gamers Outreach program. Really? I did not know that. How cool. Your brain. Performative people. Oh, there's so many of them. Yeah.
That is so true.
Okay, let's head out and collect more plants. How many more do I need? Did it actually... Oh, we're getting there. I think we're going to be able to finish... Hey. Oh my god. To finish just one achievement today. Oh, I also want to double check Reiner's place. I think he opens up at 8? Because we have a lot of money, honestly, and I kind of want to buy stuff. Because we still have a couple of things we can actually upgrade. Also, it's so funny. It always says that there should be a flower around here, but there is none. I don't know if that's a general bug or just on my screen. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you guys, you know, that it's just a really silly minority. That is just like, nah, that's a bad idea, you know?
That makes me feel better, because even though I'm just like, hey, it is something I want to support, okay? I don't really care what you say, kind of type situations. But if you hear enough people being like, oh, are you sure that's a good idea? You start thinking about, is it really? And I don't want a good cause to be ruined by silly voices, you know? So it's really nice to hear, like, the overall vibe towards them is really, really good. Hi there, Rainer. Don't mind me, I want to shop. House expansion. I kind of want to get the grow box repair. And for that, I need some wood. Hashtag streamer blames game. Do we have, like, a huge delay today? But I'm not kidding. In that case, it is really the game just being weird. But the controller support was weird from the get-go. Like, it's very weirdly finicky most of the time and just wonky. It's your stream if you run a charity event I don't like. I can go elsewhere. Exactly. Same goes for them. Exactly. Well, I will invite to a charity team next time. Let's go. Good morning, Full Moon. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome back. But yeah, I will definitely do a charity with Gamers Outreach. 100%. Gimme. I need more wood. I mean, I have to cut down trees anyways for another achievement, so that is actually perfect. And I think it was 350. I'm good, and it's good to be back here and your amazing streams. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my god, you guys. You are amazing. Honestly, the last time I was on vacation was around Christmas, right? And as always, if you're a streamer, you're always afraid to go on like vacation or just take a break for a week or so. Because you're just like, oh my gosh, I hope people are going to come back. And your mind is always like spiraling in like, oh my god, was it a mistake? Oh my gosh. And seeing that so many of you came back and I was just, you know, sticking around even though I was gone for a week, I don't know, it just feels nice. It was Outreach has next its Halloween event and then it's the winter event. Ooh. I will promote you when you do if I can. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be in contact with them. Because doing a Halloween themed one also sounds fun. I mean, I'll tune in, Lady, just tune in. Don't worry, don't worry. I mean, I honestly want to, you know, represent multiple charity organizations if I can. Because it also spreads awareness, you know? And I think having like... I don't know, I need to figure out how many charity events would be nice in a year. I think a sweet spot is always like 3. Because you could like spread them out like a little bit evenly, right, throughout the year. Because we could have one like for veterans, one for kids, and one for animals, for example. Hi there. I'm here to buy stuff. Which are the planter boxes? Let's go. And we finally have them repaired. Let's go. Another rest is up to Bubble. She will explain how to use the grow boxes. Oh, she should be here in any minute. Oh. Didn't expect to get a tutorial.
Hello, you two. Hope I made it in time. Wow, there are 3 of them. The previous chemist must have used them a lot. And your work is as astounding as ever, Rainer.
Why? Of course.
Anyway, now you need the seeds of plants you want to grow. And I can provide you with those.
Oh, I have to buy them.
It's easier to show you. Please follow me.
Oh?
Now, you see this garden? I've been farming all the plants that have been discovered in Moonbury. I can share the seeds of plants with you once you've collected a certain number of plants. I'll notify you on the bulletin board when the seeds are ready. Sounds good?
Wait, what?
It's nice to have more people interested in gardening.
Maybe I should set up my personal garden as well.
Maybe.
She clearly is just visiting. Grow box unlocked. You can grow some plants in the grow box. Each plant needs a different amount of time to grow until it's ready for harvesting. Once harvested, the plant goes back to its early stage of growth. For some plants, you need the seeds to grow them in the grow box. However, you'll be able to plant a seed an unlimited number of times once you've unlocked it. To unlock a plant seed, you need to complete a task for Bubble. You can see the progress of the task on the board near her place. To unlock the plant seed once you've completed a corresponding task from the board? How on earth did I not do that earlier? It was just... I mean... I like this game, okay? It is very enjoyable and I'm having fun with it. But there are just certain aspects of the game, they feel so redundant and so unnecessary. Sadly. That you just neglect them for a long time. Hey, Bubbles. A basil seed obtained. Wait, what? I am a little confused. Have I not gotten enough seeds of everything? Oh. That is weird. Do I have to go there again? Also, hi there, Moose Ronin. Let me do the spinkers for you. Hold on, hold on. Let's do the spin! Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go! Ew. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. 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 There you go. She's scamming you. Have you seen how gamers outreach get sometimes cosplayers to play with the children games? I would like to do that too. Oh, that's so cute. It happens when you have not enough plan for the game or you are reaching a very exhausting point as game dev. Yep. That is very true. It is just... the game is super pretty and like I said, it is still a lot of fun, but it is... Some points are just not polished enough in my opinion. Like this issue with the controllers, right? You can see my mouse works fine, but and when I use the controller after, it works again, but it is very finicky. What? Now it's stuck again, look at that. There we go. I mean, I would honestly love to be able to get a cosplay of myself. Just imagine you go on a convention and you can just cosplay as your VTuber. And it would be so nice to, you know, talk to people and even play with kids as a cosplayer too. Although, for kids in the hospital, I do hope the cosplayers are like, oh hey, what's your favorite anime character? Oh, you like Naruto? They're having Naruto cosplayer. That would be so nice.
And Frostria, oh my gosh, thank you for 140 days of support. 140 days. That is crazy, thank you. The streaks are unbroken. Also, by the way, just, to everybody in the stream who is speaking German, FYI, if you could be so kind, and I know you guys are amazing and you're lovely when it comes to supporting me, and a couple of you are actually also always like, you know, watching my shorts and leaving a like and even commenting. But I have noticed that a lot of you are actually like commenting in German, and I still appreciate it. I'm still going to answer every single one of them. But the issue is, other people who watch the short, they might be a little bit confused. You know, I'm talking to my inner circle here, right? Because we are like right here, and it's just a little favor I would love to ask. Try to stay in English there too, because we have a chat rule here to stay inclusive and stuff. And I just feel like if a lot of you guys that also watch me on the stream and are also just German speakers, if you talk in German in the comment section, I don't know, it kind of goes against the rules too, right? I know it's like our Twitch chat rules, but we try to keep, you know, our Discord only in English so everybody can enjoy it. We try to keep the Twitch chat only in English so everybody once again can enjoy it. And if it's possible, you know, it's not not pressuring you or anything. It's just, I would really appreciate if those comments could also stay in English, so, you know, everybody can answer the comments, and maybe there are going to be some, you know, funny conversations in the long run. I mean, yeah, of course, people could use, like, I don't know, AI or translators to, you know, translate, but who does that? At least I rarely do that unless it's like, I don't know, a Russian person comments on my video and I'm just like, what exactly are you saying? Yo, yeah, that's near with Ventus. Ooh, hi, Cookie! Hello! 151 out of 152 out of 155 next. Nice. I forgot you were streaming today! How dare you, Cookie. I'm disappointed. Comments help, but will change the direction of growth? Wait, what do you mean by that, neutral? Do you mean like German comments push it to more German people? I mean, that could be too, but yeah. Ah, thank you, Ocean. Also, I teleported to the wrong space. It's, like I said, I still appreciate it very much if people, you know, comment either way. But I would probably start, you know, if I'm noticing like familiar names from the Twitch chat that are regulars, I probably am going to reach out to you in the DMs, if that's possible. Because it is a huge support either way. Like, don't get me wrong, I love reading every single comment and every single message, no matter if it's in English, German, or any other language I technically would understand, but I don't. I always appreciate it, and as long as things are being nice, but it is just... I don't know, I just feel we're leaving out other people who, you know, are with us in the community and read those comments, and maybe some of you also have like the very same name like on Twitch and on YouTube, and I just feel like it would be so cool if we could keep it inclusive still. Alright, finish grinding in FGO, let's go! Who uses translators for talking to folks in non-English? I know nobody like that, click me. I mean, I think the only occasions where I did it was just like when I played like Dead by Daylight back in the days. I got like frequently comments on my Steam page, and some of them were like a language I did not know. And, you know, I wanted to know what they're saying, and it's just a typical like, oh, you're such a cheater, bro. Things where I'm like sitting there like, I have never used a cheat. Although... I have used like mods sometimes to make life easier. For example, for Stardew Valley, for my, you know, private playthroughs, I always used the, oh my god, what's it called, the mod? Stardew Valley has a mod that basically is a whole cheat engine. It enables you to be able to, you know, spawn items, unstuck you, and just, if stuff goes wrong, it's awesome to use it as fix. But I only used it if, you know, mods were not working properly and maybe something did not work, because oh my gosh, I don't remember. What mods did I use? I remember I had like 2 mods that were very... They worked together, yes, but sometimes there was like one custom NPC that did not work correctly, and I could like sell my goods there like in person and get a better price. And sometimes I would sell like super expensive and rare stuff, like, you know, I had a bunch of like, oh hey, my star fruits are finally ready. And then I sell that stuff, and for some reason it glitches out and I don't get the money and the fruits are just gone. And I'm sitting there like, where's my money at? I just sold a bunch of iridium quality star fruits. How dare you scam me? And then I would just get, you know, the same amount of star fruits that I lost or that just got lost in the void and give it to myself and then resell it again. And most of the time that works. Or when we did our first Pokemon Nuzlocke during my birthday subathon in December, I also used... Oh my gosh, what was it called? Was it Castle told me about that? I don't remember. I used Poke Center or whatever it was called to basically get infinite rare candy, but not to make my life easier in a sense of, oh, I don't know, I'm going to overlevel my Pokemon to level 100 and easily win this Nuzlocke. No, it was just to save us all lifetime, so I didn't have to, you know, grind in like a high level area for hours to get to the level cap of the next gym leader. I would just play as normal until we are like right in front of the gym leader, and usually I would just grind until I have the same level. And to save us time, I just... yeah. I just skipped that with the thing. Poke hacks! Right, poke hacks! Yes. I still have the software, same. I mean, I think this person who might do it is just an okay person, Shrug. Let's still upgrade one of my Archosaurus to max because she also has a gun. Damn. Okay, how many people do I have? 3. Like I said, I have to let their patience run out. And go to the farmhouse. I will... Nope. But yeah, that is, I think, the only occasions where I ever use translators just to know what those people were accusing me of, or if it's like a nice comment or not. Because I had it really happening that sometimes it was a nice comment and I did want to delete it outright, but still, it is weird. No, this should fit perfectly. And try moving around, Papa. It should feel better now. It does feel better. Satisfied now? You must be just as stubborn as I am. Well, you're his father. No, don't forget to clean up before you shut up shop, alright? And thank you, son. Aww, look at them bonding! Phew. It's lucky I managed to replace the part before it completely gave out. The capital's technology is no joke. I ended up pulling it all-nighter to finish both the replacement and the book. There are so many new technologies, technological advancements, that I've never seen before. A while ago, I managed to design a wheelchair that's been working great for years. I guess I'm quite proud of that, and let it go to my head. The book made me realize there are still so many things that I don't know. But that just makes me want to learn more and more. And not just from books. From people around me too. Like you. Especially you. I mean, learning a little about medicine would help my father, so... Would you be willing to teach me a thing or two when you have the time? Of course! Thank you. So much for humoring this massive geek. You have no idea how happy and grateful I am. Aww.
You ask Maya for help with this, right? Don't worry. I'll return the book to him. Meanwhile, I'll be looking forward to learning from you.
I haven't played Pokemon Champions in a while. Ultra rank as far as I could reach. Which still sounds very impressive. So, but we actually have finished all the quest lines, which is great. And now we are going to continue grinding some plants. Because we're already done with all the little slimes and such. And after that we're going to focus more on stone and wood. Also gonna wait to play more Lumentale tomorrow as well. I've been itching to play Lumentale. Thank you, Cookie Fan Staffcast Bell! Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and untramp yourself from your chairs, because so will I, and if you don't, this switch is going to put a curse in you. It is going to force to chug a whole gallon of water in one go. So better beware, and self-care. Cheers! It does sound impressive until I went to social media groups who just got the game and reached master rank in one day. What? No more quests? Impressive. Yes. It is just grinding from here on out. And I mean, all I'm missing on achievements... Hold on. Let me read it to you. We have to brew 150 potions, which is easy enough to reach. We're just going to reach that, like, while we treat patients, or, well, rather neglect them right now. I'm currently trying to forage plants, and we don't even need one. Oh, did I really forage like roughly 500 plants already? Nice. Then, yeah, 1,000 plants, 1,000 stones, and 1,000 trees. And we still have to neglect 6 patients. And the last achievement is just unlock all the achievements. So I'm pretty sure we're going to finish the game next week. At least that's what I think. And if not, definitely the week after. 1,000, 1,000 everything. Exactly. I mean, we already have done the 1,000 monsters, so... I forgot to tell you, but I found myself a witch game I've been playing. Ooh. What witchy game did you play? Tell me, tell me. Subtitles said... Wait, what? I will DM you the game, yes. Although if you have to DM it to me, it's kind of sus. Just kidding. Also, I do have to say, you guys have been insane with the votes for the VTuber subathon. Like, we had like 17 votes like day 1, which is crazy. And for the first time ever, the community games are in the lead. Because usually whenever we did that, the community games did not get a lot of votes. And this time, they are ahead by a couple. So, if it stays that way and the community games win, I will probably do, like I don't know how long the subathon is going to be. I mean, the last one we had was the anniversary one, and that went for almost 12 hours. So, we'll just see. My plans is we're going to play community games, but we're going to decide live what we're going to play, probably. Like, I'm probably going to start with Among Us and stuff, and then move over to Gartic Phone or even Mecha Chameleon and stuff like that. Depending on what you guys want to see. But in theory... Should the subathon, like, exceed my expectations, like, in crazy ways, I will probably switch to the game that is in second place. Because I plan to only do like 1 day of community games and then probably switch to something else. Either we're going to just go back to, you know, whatever we were playing before. Or we're going to pick up a new game. But I think we're just going to go back to the games we have not finished yet. Let's go. But that is the gist of it, I would say. I'm also, I have like plans in general for the subathon, because if for some crazy reason we should like, you know, exceed all my expectations and reach like more than 24 hours, I'm wondering if I should, you know, I don't know. I'm always like, there are 2 ways people do subathons, right? Like, one way is to basically stream non-stop, but then they go to sleep in between. And the other one is to, you know, pause the stream whenever they cannot stream. And then just continue with the subathon timer. And that is just what I'm wondering what we should do. I feel like I would probably do like the 24/7 one with including sleeping if we would break the barrier in ways there where I cannot see myself catching up with the timer. But otherwise, if it's just like, let's say 24 hours, maybe I will just going to pause and stuff and just continue the next day. Also, what I'm super excited about is I'm going to go to another convention in a couple of weeks, which is going to be the Esports Festival in Vienna. So if some of you guys want to meet up there, I am totally up for it. If there are some people that can even go there, because it's in Vienna, right? But I'm like so excited for it, honestly. Because the last convention was so much fun already, and I plan to go on way more conventions in the future. Can I please talk to you? Thank you. Also, by the way, one thing that How is Vienna? Vienna is Vienna. I would say. I don't know. I've never been there at a convention. Oh, well, once when I was like very young. I would say I wasn't even 18 back then. It is a very clean city, a very beautiful city in my opinion. Like there are like a lot of beautiful places to visit. But it it do be one of the unfriendliest cities, so July the 7th. Yes, that is next week, my friend. Did I mess something up? I hope I did not. So yeah, if you want to go sightseeing, I can really recommend Vienna. It is a lot of fun, but people do be peopling at times. Austrians are sadly not known for being very friendly. Although it has changed quite a bit in the last couple of years, I would say. There are more and more very friendly people out there. Because even Austrians themselves are stuck up with like people being just a delight to be around. Which is one of the reasons why I try to spread positivity most of the time, because especially like older generations can be very grumpy, I would say. Did I already go to the bathhouse today? I think I did, right? Can I go there multiple times? Let me see. I definitely need more energy. Oh no, I ate stuff. I didn't go there.
Me do be dumb. Let's go. Hi there. I want your shop. Thank you. Oh my god, Rue with the little ducky, that's so cute. Alright. Now we are refreshed. And we are going to head back down to collect even more plants. And if I have some time, I probably am going to start running away at the trees. And I will start with the trees and stones in the first area because they don't need as many hits. And the achievement counts towards the trees and stones I knock out and not how many resources I actually collect. I've always wanted to go to Europe just to visit. And Europe is so pretty in general. We have so many beautiful countries and cities. And I think there's something for everybody. No matter if you like hot areas, cold areas, if you like modern areas, if you like old areas. I mean, if you're like a sucker for like ruins and castles and whatnot, I really recommend like both Germany and Austria because we have a lot of like cool ruins and castles. Cuisine-wise, definitely Italy. It's amazing. 9, it's inefficient. Mine, more resources are better. I would agree with you if the resources would be useful. More! We need all the resources we can get. But it's quicker! It is quicker to reach the achievements with less resources. I mean, we're still getting resources out of it. That's not the problem, I guess. Boo! Burn the witch on... What's it called in English? The bonfire? Is it a bonfire? Burn the witch on the bonfire. Oh, I also can't wait because, spoiler, emotes are definitely going to be on the goal list for the subathon. Because now that I have a final design of my VTuber, we can finally like commission emotes without having to basically change them once the VTuber's out. Because, spoiler, the VTuber design might look a little bit different than this one. Witch Trials Pyre. Pyre? What's it called a pyre? Ah. Are you boxing the ocean? Am I seeing that right? Am I seeing that correctly? Is my own mod boxing me on my stubbly nose? Is that what's happening? You should keep your PNG for a decoration. Aw. I'm planning to make it a redeem, actually. A redeem, and maybe if I have the money and means to get like a little room. You know, for like a just chatting screen. To put her as a sticker on, I don't know, a book maybe? Or something like that. As a little Easter egg. No. And I told you this morning that I want to give my mods presents if I'm doing well as a streamer. How dare you? Now I'm getting boxed. That's what I get! Look at that, chat. That is what we streamers have to deal with. Our mods are just getting unhinged. You're just rioting without a reason. I promised Ocean Christmas and birthday presents. That's what I'm getting. How dare you? Me do be crying. Yeah, I know. Blah blah blah. You're going to take someone with you. Blah 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 blah. I know. Town is hating me for that too.
But that's okay. I am just going to take care of this fellow. Your mouth feels weird. Then don't eat so much, my friend. Talking about the game being a little bit buggy. Seriously? That is exactly how it's supposed to be. It didn't take my third input. I just sat back down and now a fight is breaking out. Yep, people are rioting. For no reason! Normal bar fight. Cooling spray, let's go. Nope. I want this one. That one is again not available for this poor little witch that just wants to brew potions. Go. And let's take care of a friend. Yeah, I have to. Oh, hold on. I don't want to read chat while we're in app break. I don't want to miss out on stuff. Okay, yeah. Dean is healed. Let's go. How many of those gloves do I have? Only one. Because I think now I can actually save up for the special pendant. So we can get some more romantic cutscenes. Just for the funsies. Come on, we don't need a lot of plants anymore. I think with a little bit of luck we're going to get the plant one in this in-game day, maybe? At least it's a gut feeling that it could be doable. And then we only have to focus on stone and wood. And also I'm going to save up some more money, because maybe we can just, you know, upgrade everything in the house. Also, welcome back from app break, guys! Hello! Alright, that's enough. Normal bar fight. Dang it, I was gonna join it. Too slow. Do you have to wait for a whole month until the character's banner? Oh no! But the frilly dress Blondie banners is earlier. No wait, let's go. Lucky you. Even though you don't have a sub. And I think we established that even head mouse gets ads, right? Or am I tripping? I don't remember, honestly. Freedom! Welcome back from ads. Did the ad curse got you? I could honestly change my app break. Yeah, I think I'm going to change my app. Hey! Forage 1000 plants, let's go! We did it! I can change my app break message, honestly. Because we have this little fun bit with the curse for so long, and I think... I don't know. I think if the message says, oh no, you just got cursed with 2 minutes of ads. Would be a little bit funnier than the Astro Storm. Ocean beat me up, but I held. Ocean beat you into ads. Ocean just put a curse on you. Just imagine the power of a mod. Ocean! Hashtag blame Ocean for ads. Yeah, I honestly think at this speed we are really going to finish Potion Permit next week. Not next week, in 2 weeks. Because next week we already have like 2
big happenings. So I'm not going to play Potion Permit next week. A fight led me to the end zone. How dare you? Only the winners create the truth. That is a step but true statement. Just look at the history books. Not me quoting COD Modern Warfare. What? Who said you won? I guess that is still up for debate. Okay, let's see how many stones and trees we can get rid of, actually. I'm also wondering what the next game is going to be that we're going to try to 100%. I have a couple lined up. Also, fun fact. During my vacation, I of course also gamed a little bit in the evening when I was just chilling. And I have actually 100%ed Librarian. Like, tidy up the arcane library. I did all the achievements. I finished the game without using any magic whatsoever, which took a while. And then I did the speedrun thing where you have to finish the game under 3 hours. And I managed to finish it under 2. So I'm kind of proud of that one. Without a guide, by the way. I just figured, you know, I'm going to try it without a guide because I have a good idea and grasp of the game now to see if I can do a good speedrun. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can even finish it, like, way quicker. But I have, like, 150? 150 something something. That's not too bad. Oh, he hates snowberries. The hashtag Celestia deforesting. I don't know what you're talking about. I am all for the environment. I would never deforest stuff. No. Using nature's resources to profit from them? Never. Not me. Hello? I'm a very nature-friendly witch. Is this the part where you stop a war, like how Price stops a war bond ambushed macro? What? That went over my head. I can do it, I swear. Shooter player insider. No, leave me alone. I don't wanna. Let's go. I don't need plants. I just need all the resources. Don't worry, dear. I just finished playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 when the Wi-Fi went down last week. Ah, okay. Actually, I've finished a lot of games. Let's go. I mean, now you have the time to do so, so please do it. Nope. Don't you dare. Okay, I'm out of energy anyway, so I'm going to port myself back and go to the bathhouse. Is it closed on Tuesday or Thursday? I always forget it. It's one of the tea days. Nope. It is open. Very much open. Oh, you missed something exciting yesterday. A streamer I see, Bento Raids, do her anniversary for a village. She had a 24-hour stream. Ooh, nice. Mini Ninjas, Feeding Frenzy, Chicken Invaders. Ooh. I was there for a bit of it. Let's go. It's like Space Invaders but chickens. What happened there? What happened in the 24-hour stream? Oh? Hi there, Bunny Dash is not cute. What happens if I say Bunny Dash is cute? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Spirit Grove. Hello.
Have a nice stream, Tia. I'm beat up and I will nap. Please do take a nap. And I hope it's not going to be too hot for you so you can actually take a nap. I see your cables. Try me. If you try to see my cables, I'm going to put a little curse on you. Also, I'm collecting the wrong thing. Hold on. I have to collect the resources of the plants. How are you doing, Bunny? And welcome to the stream, by the way. What brings you here is my usual question. Are you a Potion Permit fan, or did you find the stream in some other means? Also, if you want to just lurk and not chat, it is also more than fine, by the way. Don't feel forced to go out of the lurk just because I'm just yapping and chatting. Let me eat you up more. Wait, what? Watching YouTube community games and suing. Aww. At least. Wow. I mean, if we do have a 24-hour stream, I do want to do a hand cam stream sometime. Because I would love to do, if we do like longer streams and stuff, it would be fun to just do something else than gaming, you know? Ocean is violent today. It's the currents. Depends always on the moon circle. But for a hand cam stream, I really need to change my setup. Because that is going to be a little bit tough. That's understandable, but ocean is soup. True. A big fishy soup. I really feel like someone is that's just deforesting everything. Hi, Happy! Hello! How are you doing on this very hot Monday? It's good to see you. Oh boy. By the way, I completely forgot to ask. Happy, are you at the esports festival? Probably, right? I would be surprised if you as with your speedrunner community, if you wouldn't be there. It is hot, I have noticed. Are you living in a basement? Are you one of the lucky few that live in a cool basement? That don't have to deal with the summer's heat? Invite for good blood. For god blood. For god blood! Huh? If he's ocean, he is soup. I came to check every phone charger. Okay, then how's my phone doing? Both of my phones. I hope to pass the test. It is hot, I have no- yep, I'll be at the esports festival, but only on Saturday. Ooh, nice! I will also be there on Saturday. You missed my previous message, did I? I'm out for godblood, let me eat you up more, did I read to you? I just fought Odysseus, Charon, Artemis, and Poseidon in one sitting in fake red order, holy. I'm out for godblood, that makes more sense now, okay. Only one speedrun on the big stage. Oh, which one is it? Do you want to say it? Are you allowed to say which one it is? And a police of copper? Give me every charger now. No, nope, can do, bunny. I'm so sorry. We do need the copper for ourselves. For our future cable empire. You work for the bunny police? Uh-oh. Did my bunny snitch on me? We have a couple of bunnies in the community too, so... Did my bunny snitch on me on the bunny police? I am so sad. I trusted them. My next target, Dementor, Aphrodite, and Zeus. Let's go. Look at the time! I gotta go and, clean my sewer system. Yes. Bunny is an inspector.
It's no big secret. Benji64 will show, oh, Super Mario 64. Ooh. Very cool. I'm looking forward to that, actually. I really enjoy, like, Super Mario speedruns. Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Galaxy, Odyssey. Hope the inspector doesn't press. Snitches Celestia. That betrayal is real. I still remember the times where Hobber Gobber came into our little community. Back then when I didn't even have my permit yet. And you guys did not help me. I have to fight for my life, and now the next police is on my tracks and you guys are not defending me. I am upset. I am a very, very sad fox. This is what I get for protecting you. Nobody's gonna protect me from the authorities. I'm giving you shelter, I'm giving you food, I'm giving you a basement to live, and all I get is dead. Oh boy. Also, other topic. Am I the only person who doesn't really get hungry if it's like super hot outside? I haven't eaten today at all, and I have not been hungry at all. It is just like, it's so hot and I don't want to cook anything. I don't want to move. I just want to stay near my AC unit and just exist. My bed is still cold. Lucky you. Don't worry, nobody will remember then when they are buried. I mean, go on a long vacation. Prepare sniper rifles. Yeah. Get down, Mr. President. They had one job. Unlock seated Bubbles Farm. Yeah, but how do I do that? I still feel so scammed. Okay, you're going to leave tomorrow. Well, sometimes I don't get hungry too. Sometimes I just eat salad. Yeah. I mean, salad is the best you can do right now in that summer heat. I mean, actually yesterday, while I was, deep cleaning the kitchen. Wow, my apartment. Holy moly, my brain's not braining anymore. My brain's really not braining. I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, I was oh, hey! It worked! Oh, wait. Is it one of those things where I just have to collect it after I unlocked it? Because now I have, like, everything. Yeah. Okay. That is so dumb. Anyways, I really craved some, barbecue. Because while I was deep cleaning, like, the whole, apartment, I was just smelling the barbecue from the neighbors, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I want one too. Hi there! Hold on, how do I pronounce your name? Let's party! Ah! Welcome into the stream, how are you doing? It's so nice to meet you. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, streamers got scammed. Yep. I don't get hungry in the heat just last year. Well, then it's not just me, thank God. Thank you so much for the follow! Hold on, let me see if I pronounced your name correctly. Teflonelli? Welcome to the Spirit of Teflonelli. And that's party too! Thank you, both of you! Welcome to the Spirit Grove! Hello! So nice to meet you. What brings you here into our humble abode? Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Is it something important? What's... Okay, I have to investigate that afterwards. Apparently a restaurant called me, but the name is not familiar to me, so I'm just sitting here like, what do you want from me? Yeah. Weird call. Also, board the UFO, what kind of emote is that? Hold on, is it a hand or a foot? It is a foot. It do be a foot.
Hello, everybody. There is a second part to that thing too. Oh my god, I got a more W. Ooh. What's up, Bunny? Welcome back, by the way. Hides a bag of cables. How are you? Did you steal my cables? Did you get rid of my cable? How dare you? How dare, give me back my cables, I need that! When my controller is not working, I'm going to blame you. You little cable-stealing cute bunny madness. Menace. Ow. English brain is really not braining today. Patriot is looking... Wait, oh. Patriot is looking at me weirdly. I think Patriot may or may not have a suspicion who stole the cables. Oh, she's got a more wild emote. Wait. Which one? It's probably Zeus asking for help against Ocean Man. Probably. RPG-like game has summoned me. Ah. Yeah, we are actually very close to finishing it. I'm basically in the end game, just grinding away on certain achievements that are still missing, which are just very grindy. I have to get 1,000 trees and 1,000 stones. Do I think I already was halfway there when we started, like roughly. And I also have to neglect my patience because apparently that is also an achievement. And it is very hard to fail your patience. But I really enjoy this game. It has like its little flaws and stuff, but it is, if you want a little chill, cozy game to just unwind after school or work, this is definitely a good recommendation. Hold on, chat is quick. Stairs, what's with the back? If you find your Wi-Fi acting weird, it wasn't me. Well, to be fair, I have a bamboo Wi-Fi. So if you nibble at it, it's going to get holes in it. The restaurant wants you to come and eat there. I'll throw money at them. Yeah, it is... Honestly. Happy Cup, it also has a very weird German name. Like, it sounds very sussy. So I'm just sitting here like, who on earth are you? I didn't do anything. Oh. Whoa. Also has the DJ badge. Let's go. Sure. What do you mean? No, I don't. I've been leading that message. Which message? What am I missing? Hits you hard with a shovel in the head. What happened? I told you I got OP. What is this? Like what game? Potion Pyramid? Exactly. Oh, where am I again? MF, my English is not working. No, ever. Oh. I'm a brat bunny. That's not cute mixed with a Neko and Kitsune. You still gotta pay the tax. Damn. A brat bunny mixed with a Neko and a Kitsune? I want to see your design. Now, did I say it's Wild Ocean? I need 250 carrots per day. You are more expensive than the donkey from Graveyard Keeper. Hi there, father! Look who has returned. It is me this time. Hello, because I am back from my vacation. First day after vacation. Nothing, Celestia. Do I have to arrest Patriot? Maybe. Runs a bunker. Yes, officer. How was vacation? Tell me about it. Vacation was very nice. And yeah, Ocean, I read it. I just saw the messages you wrote me in the corner of my eye on Discord. I'm a bunny half Italian. Oh, mamma mia. We're neighbors. Let's go. Well, I'm in the neighboring country of Italy, so that's what I meant with weird neighbors. Look at the time. Guess I gotta go. I'm eyeing my chat today. What's up? I cannot leave you guys alone for even 5 minutes, it seems. I'm innocent. That's such a lie. Nobody in here is innocent. Let me damn you the mode. Okay. Did you bring any milk, father? He brings milk. He does. You gotta pay the tax. I'm waiting. Okay. I am going to... Buddy, I was just thinking if this game has carrots, but I don't think so.
Otherwise, I would have used my money to buy you in-game carrots. Chad, we need to get it together. We need 250 carrots for Bunny. It's the ransom I have to pay to get my cables back. I'm a man of many milks. Or I call my lawyer. Max should be a global emote. That would be so funny. Dude. What carrots? I need monster. Which one? The white one? $250 every day. Holy. I need to open up a second factory right next to my Stella Elixir provider. What's tax? I don't know what you're talking about. What's taxes? Can you read that? I wonder. Doesn't sound delicious. Oh, you're gonna be great friends with Shredder. It's the bunny tax. It's the monster tax. Oh. Desserts? Are you guys fighting again? Takes out a paper. You have to read this. Uh-oh. What does the paper say? As a fighter, how have you been doing, by the way? My vacation was very hot, but very rejuvenating, and I really needed it. I think I needed until Thursday to really feel like recharged. And that's when the heat wave started, so that's kind of funny. But I'm so happy I took that 1 week's vacation because I really felt burned out since I have not stopped streaming since December. Bunny bonked me. Aw. Maybe you deserved it. Maybe. Where are my mods at? Are you looking at the chat and being sure everything's fine? Just all the cables, the 50% are my legal propriety. Patreon ate the cables, I'm a dominant bunny, and yeah, I'm not adorable. You remind me of a certain ginger in our chat that always says he's not adorable. And then blushes if you say he's adorable. Can you just hit it downwards? Thank you. Ocean Bunny might jail me. Maybe. I'm glad I'm doing well, just same old. Okay. I mean, I've been like poking into your streams every once in a while when I had some time in the evening, but I was just... My social battery was drained last week, so if I lurked in chats, I was just not active. Who needs bonking? I'm into a little bit of pain. Oh, damn. Chat is getting kinky. Brings the C4. We're going out with a bang. Dang it, switching earpieces sucks. Yep. I feel that. We got some pain endurance in chat. Yep, we do. Better the chat being stinky, I suppose. That word. I'd rather have a kinky than a stinky chat. I didn't hear you. I'm not kinky. Not you. Well, don't call me cute. I got a secret weapon. I want to see the secret weapon. So, Bunny Dash, I think you're cute. I have a pie shock, but that don't make me... Don't make me kinky. I don't know what that is, and I'm afraid to ask. A shock collar. Ah. I see. I am going up there. And I'm not a bottom. Enough of that. Jet is going directions. I have a seat for what we were gonna explode. What about the big fat door that is actually standing between us and the cable bunker. I have found the copper hoarders. We gotta get our cables back. Last question. I'm not into physical. Can I explode Patriot? Smith. Patriot, I think you gotta run. You could be productive and help build new tunnels for railways. True. Let's go. One. Yep. You know, that's just weird. It's weird I suddenly find myself needing to go. Hi, Miki, you already know where the C4 goes. Wait, what? What is happening in chat? Doesn't help. I don't know, I'm scared. No blowing up my spirits, please. But yeah, before I go, yes, I have a quick question. Is cereal a soup? That is the same philosophical question than if is a burger a sandwich? Some might call it soup, some maybe don't. It is a dish for sure. Jack, calm down. Use a lighter and blow up the chargers, especially the streamer cables. No! I wish I would have, like, a scene that is just with, like, technical difficulties. I definitely have to sit... Hold on. I have to write that down. Because for bits like these, it would be so funny. I would have loved to be able to switch to a different scene that is just saying, so, you know, elevator music and... Be right back. We're experiencing technical difficulties. I mean, I have a BRB screen, but it's not that funny. Let's go. But it's nice to meet you. I like your style. You didn't pay the tax. I'm the calmest gentleman. Of course you are. I give you an idea. I have that for VR Jet. Let's go. You pay tax? Who pays taxes? Nobody pays taxes. For the record, that was a joke. Make something that says "Funny Dash broke my wife." That would be so funny. Just imagine you could program like the BRB screen in a way that I could just put in whoever broke the stream for the time being. So for example, right now I could just be like, "Be right back, we're experiencing technical difficulties." And then like a little slider says, for your information, chat, Bunny just blew up my whole cable system. And the next time if someone burns down my computer, I'm like, "Oh yeah, Oceanman burned down my computer. I'll be right back." One day I'ma do VR chat. Maybe one day. That doesn't understand jokes. Nope. Nope, they don't. But they also don't understand English. At least most of them, I would assume. I'm an ex-dancer? Damn. My Oshi has her own VR folks she hangs out with. Aww.
Nope. Don't you dare, don't you dare. You know I'm good moving the body. Dang, means you keep fit. Although X-dancers, who knows? I know some X-dancers who have not been keeping their body in shape. You wanna see? Holy. Chad is in a flirtatious mood today. What footing trackers can do. I into hitting it up, seems like it. I want an invitation to the wedding in a couple of years, okay? I'm not drunk to flirt. I see, I see. Okay, it is midnight anyways in-game, so we can go back and go to sleep. But yeah, I'm not cute. Very cute. Ocean is the cutest mod. Yeah, I know I've not been taking care of people, blah 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 blah. We know that. I'm a very bad person and a bottom. Was it a confession or do you mean ocean? That sounds weird. Okay, I have to cure Meyer to get the trust level up again. Lower right arm and left foot. Let's diagnose. You got Style Bunny, that's for sure. Oh, hold on. I'm going to recheck in just a moment. This is over. One day I'm gonna be a streamer like Celestia, and I hope I can be half as cool as her. Oh, you're so sweet. What confession. Might even get into VR like my Oshi. Is Bento doing VR too? I mean, I assume you mean Bento, right? Because whenever I looked in her stream, I've never seen her play VR chat. Oh, so she does. Okay, gotcha. Then you can beat your Oshi in the VR chat, maybe? Who knows? YouTube. Ah, okay. I see. Also, my Discord is blowing up. I just see so many notifications right now. Holy. Plus, she did a reading once. What reading? I'm a bratty bunny. I bite and any cable I want. Yum, 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 yum. You little adorable cable nibbler. Plus, she did, yes. Oh, how cute. Did I just make that twice? Oh, did the game just glitch out? It looked very weird. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, Bender's a huge inspiration for me. Oh, so happy to hear that. But she is really, really sweet. I mean, anytime I just lurk in her chat, it's like her voice is so sweet and I don't know, she just has a perfect vibe too. So I totally understand that. Let's go. And whoop. And a friend like VR, and not gonna lie, I want to follow in what she does and do it for the others. Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, Miramar is cured. And I'm going to
grind more of this. How much do I need still? Hold on, I'm kind of curious. We need 26 potions. Oh no, 16 potions still. Another 2, that's 3. That's easy. Stones, we are at 727. Trees are... we're going to finish the stones earlier. Yeah, and fail to cure patients. That is probably going to be the thing that takes the longest. But technically, if we did all the other achievements, we can just skip the days until, well... Although, I don't know how many patients I get if my trust level is, like, very low. That's my only worry. I've spoken to, like, 3 folks who all remembered Bento. Oh. That's amazing. I mean, honestly, being remembered for the good you do as a streamer is such a wonderful thing, and sadly also very rare. I mean, let's be real. Most streamers that blow up are all the drama streamers. Like, if you're involved in a drama and whatnot, people want to know what happened. You're going to blow up so big and stuff, and it is kind of sad. People just always want the drama. But it doesn't do drama. Exactly, that's what I really like about her. It is very admirable. And that is actually also a streamer I wanna be. She just has a loving community. I can vouch for that. I mean, you're part of her community and you are very sweet. And so far, every time someone, you know, comes from, like, you know, if you come from someone who Bento raided and it's still someone from Bento's community, they're also super sweet. And she also always picks, like, very sweet people to raid out to as well. So I totally get that. I mean, sometimes I just don't know. I feel the bigger you become as a VTuber or as a, you know, a public person in general, no matter if it's a VTuber or a streamer, even if you're like a sweet streamer, sometimes you just get tangled up in drama. At least that's what I've noticed. There's like one of the bigger German YouTubers that had like a huge... I've never seen them like in a drama. Like, I'm talking about the Germans probably know who I'm talking about, like Gronk, Turbinator, Pandoria and stuff. They did like... They had like a format that was called HWSQ. I'm just going to pronounce it in German. Where they had another person with them. But that person actually was involved like in a huge drama. And, you know, like on the verge of a PDF file. So, you know, and they of course got tangled up in the whole thing because he was part of the group, right? And it is just so sad to see that sometimes in just certain bubbles, if like one person is involved in drama, it just spirals into something way bigger. I mean, you can always tell who is actually at fault in dramas, right? Because it is just... It is always the people that actually cause the drama that are going to lose most of the things, I guess. And not the people that just got tangled up with it by accident. But it is still such a bummer. That's why I always look if somebody ever needs a raid target. The bigger impact to someone whom appreciated. Yeah, I say me get the German pronouncement. Yeah, it is not that hard. I mean, German alphabet and English are close enough to understand, I guess. But yeah. I mean, everybody has, you know, moments or a past they're not proud of. Because, like, for example, the longer you live, the more you will have, like, a fight with friends, maybe. Or maybe you have met people that are not nice people in themselves.
You know those type of people where you're like, oh, you're friends with them, but you notice that they have like very toxic traits. And I don't know, for example, I'm not a huge fan of people always talk about others like behind their back, and that's the only thing they do, okay? I'm not talking about like, oh, hey, we're like very good friends and I can open up to you and just, you know, say my frustrations, because everybody needs that, right? Sometimes stuff happens. Maybe you're like mad at your mom or something like that, and you just need a friend to vent to. Those are not the things I'm talking about. I'm like talking about like persons and people that only ever talk about like gossip and always, I don't know, no matter who they're talking about, they're just like, oh my gosh, this person is such a bad person. They did this and that. Oh my god, did you see what they're wearing? And that is always like something where I'm just like, that is kind of a red flag. And I usually, if I notice that a person is just not, you know, I'm just getting bad vibes from them, I try to slowly distance myself from them without causing any drama. But it doesn't always work, right? Sometimes people get very pushy, and if you're like kindly declining, like, hey, do you want to come over for like game night? And you're like, no, sorry, I really don't have the time, or I'm not feeling too well, if you're really not feeling well and stuff. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, you never come and blah blah blah, and then they just open up this whole drama bottle and you don't know what to do. And those people will always be on your bad side, because in their world you're like the antagonist, right? And that is just what I don't get. So anytime there is like serious drama, I try to do my best, especially if it's like people that are close to me. If it's like celebrity drama and stuff, I'm not like that involved or interested to be like, oh hey, I want to know what's going on. But if there is, like, especially in the streamer bubble where I really like to watch people, if there is drama, I try to at least look more into it if it's like people I like to watch, so I can see both sides. I hide from drama, yeah. I mean, if there is like a drama in the sense of, hey, XY streamer did a crime or something like that, right? I'm always, if it's someone I actually watched and also supported, I am always a little bit wary and like, wait, is that true or is it just a rumor? And then I'm a little bit wary and I just try to, you know, stay ahead of things. Because if someone really did something bad or said something bad that is like, not as a joke, but like they're seriously... Oh no, today is closed, okay. They're seriously mean like the bad things they said, then I also don't want to support them anymore, right? But if I notice that maybe... You know, there are sometimes those people that are always involved in drama with multiple persons. And sometimes you just know, okay, it has to be person A that is again in a drama with the other people, and they just happen to be caught up with it. So I try to at least read up on things. I'm never a person who is like, oh my gosh, did you hear that streamer XYZ did that? Oh my gosh, he's such a bad person, right? I stay on top of the drama just for me. Personally, just so I know, is this a person I want to support? Is this maybe... You know, sometimes it's a thing people talk about and I just want to stay ahead a little bit and maybe not mention certain people if they're currently involved in drama. I mean, it's impossible to stay on top of all the drama that is happening daily on Twitch and YouTube. But yeah, it doesn't hurt to be informed. And also, if you are a streamer, it also helps to educate yourself. Because sometimes people do things that maybe as a non-public person are okay. Like, for example, I'm a person, I have dark humor. Like, I know how to crack a joke about maybe topics that are, you know, not okay. But that is just... I mean, I live in Austria, okay? Which means we have, like, this very bad history, right? But just like people that... I just love people that are, for example, like... I don't know, have physical issues, and those people can be so hilarious and make jokes about themselves. I mean, my favorite character I just like to reference is Toph from Avatar, right? She's a blind person, and she is just roasting herself constantly. And that is also what we often do. Like, it is normal around here, right? And I would never say something like that, like, out in the public, because for once, people who don't know you and stumble across your stream by accident, they can really, really misunderstand the joke or something like that, right? And sometimes there's also like this issue that people just dig up clips that are ages old and just try to use it as a weapon against you. Because I'm a very open person. If I make like silly jokes or, you know, bicker with friends, they know I don't mean it in a serious way, right? But the public or people that don't know you, they just love to weaponize stuff like that. So, yeah. Always trade with caution. If I can stream, I'm just gonna have fun. Exactly. Sometimes staying in a miserable situation that is familiar often feels safer to your brain than stepping into a happy situation that is unknown. Just snark, those are very wise words, holy. A hobby. Duck humor is great. Quack! Yes, we all have the duck humor. Knack knack. Exactly. Hi, Celestial! How are you doing? Hi, my dear sister. How are you feeling in your mood? How are you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Is your health getting better? I hope so. I do dark humor. I think we all do, but the difference between us and other people is we know how to read a room. I am a cozy streamer, for example. There's no such place in my streams for that. I just try to keep it positive and, you know, chill and everybody feels welcome. And sometimes you might catch me crack a dumb joke with other friends or in other streams that are maybe 18 plus and stuff and that do allow things like that. But I don't know. It is just, for me, it's always, you have to have the audience for stuff like that too. And you also have to really differentiate between people that maybe take... There are people that have dark humor, which, in my opinion, is no dark humor anymore. They say it's dark humor, but you know there's, like, serious. And that is when I am just bailing out. Because if you feel like a person uses those jokes to hide dark tendencies they have, you see me running. And there are way too many people in this world that are like that. They're just like, oh, it's just a joke, man. And you're just sitting there like, yeah, in your case, I am not that sure if that was just a joke. But yeah, you know what I mean. It is just always like that. Oh my god. Woohoo. But as silly as it sounds, I have actually been reading up on stuff like that, like how to deal with drama as a public person. Because I just feel like a lot of people who do Twitch and stuff, they are just not educated in how to deal with situations like that. And I've been just watching a couple of things and I'm just like, I think if I do have the time, I really should, you know, educate myself. Just in case something comes up one day. I'm not a drama person, but you never know. Sometimes there is drama. Like I said, sometimes you could just get pulled into drama and you don't know what to do. I mean, I think one of the most well-known and biggest VTuber dramas was the thing with Cinder, right? And I just have a feeling that a lot of people and parties involved in the whole thing just did not know how to react because they never, you know, had to deal with stuff like that. And I'd rather be prepared than to be just overrun with that. I mean, there's also in the German area, there was this whole thing with another streamer that was called, you know, everybody knows what I'm talking about, Annie the Duck and so on. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but there was also so many things that could have been avoided if people would have known how to deal with that kind of situation. And it is just a scary place to be in, I believe. I mean, it's already bad enough if you have, like, drama and fights in real life where you feel like, what exactly did I do? What did I do to you? I want to know, what did I do? And if that blows up online, holy, that must be so scary. I mean, to be honest, I do equal opportunity dark humor. I have what folks call veteran humor. What exactly does that mean? What defines a veteran humor? Partially due to so much stuff just happening in my life. Okay. Yeah, same. A piece behind you. The bunny is back. Everybody hide your cables. They are not safe anymore. Example. Ooh. What cable? No cable. Already took them. Oh, thank God all the stuff I'm using works with Bluetooth. Warning, dark joke. It is allowed. I do allow the joke. I'm gonna eat the dongle too if it's wireless. But first you gotta find the dongle. It's hidden far away. In a secret place you'll never find. Mwahaha, in a different dimension. You know the best part about friendly fire? They are smiling while firing at you. Dun dun dun. Yeah, but that is the level of dark humor I'm referring to. If you are like with the right people, they know it's a freaking joke. They know you don't mean it well, that way, right? If you just pretend, if you would have been a first-time chatter and you would come in here and just drop this bomb, I would be like, okay, and that is a weird person. They just came in here, dropped like a very dark joke, and you're just sitting here like, I don't know what to think about that. It's just like the first impression of a person. But you have been here for such a long time. I know you're a very wholesome and nice person. And if you drop like something like that, I know you're not being serious about that. That's a more tame one. Oh, I know how dark stuff can be. Don't you worry. But thanks you for picking a normal one. Brings a drill. Well, you need a magical drill, my friend, to find that dongle. Oh. Not checked. Hi, bunny. Can I bring the metal pipe? You're getting arrested, buddy. Exactly, I wanted to be the soldier. I'm going to take a nap time to power up. Of course! Enjoy your nap, Happy! And please don't melt away by the heat. Bye, see you around. Bye-bye. See you later or another time. Yes! See you at the esports festival. Bye-bye. Oh. No, thank you. Oh no, I'm getting tired too. Now I want to do nappies. Digging Leviosa. It's a special tree I stole it from the Harry Potter school. From Hogwarts game. Obviously, I'm innocent. Well, I also had a lot of stuff that happened in my life last year. Yeah, same. I always feel like dark humor is just a way a lot of people cope with trauma. I came for you, Celestia. I'm gonna run.
Bye, have a great time.
I gotta report against you for being too pretty. W wrist? I did not see that one coming. Just wait for my VTuber model next week. You're gonna be shocked. Oh my god, I'm blush. I cannot deal with compliments. I try to be smooth, but I am so not smooth. Indeed, Celestia. Mm. What about VR chat models? I don't have VR chat, sadly. Obviously, I could agree. She's not pretty. She's super pretty. Oh, guys, stop. Actually, Tia, I'm gonna... What did you do, Ocean? Who added you to the conversation? Seraphil, Hi there, Rainy Moon. Welcome to the stream. And thank you so much for the follow. An official welcome to the Spirit Grove. How are you doing today? Also, if you just want to stay in the lurk, please do. You can just ignore my question. You don't have to chat. I just got something in the mailbox. Uh-oh. If you are a new follower, give me your cables. Don't listen to them. You're never going to get your cables back. Run if you still can. Protect your cables. We have lots of reports of missing cables nowadays, so better lock them away safely. I got more shock calls and a leash. Damn. Run. I'm a trans girl, excuse me. I can find you. Oh boy. That's the scariest thing about trans people. They know both sides of the coin. They know how to find everybody. Think you can outsmart them with your gender bonus? Oh no, them. They know things nobody of us knows. Ah. Leave me alone. That may bring my the Yandere. I know how to hide. Yeah. Better have step 100. Hey. I'm a golf trans woman. Let's go. The whole package. I know things. Oh, I'm sure you do. Okay. I'm wondering if we might be able to get the stone achievement today too. Although time is slowly running out, so if we do, it's gonna be a close one, that's for sure. If I join your Discord, I'm not getting kidnapped, right? There's only one way to find out. No promises. How do you know a VTuber you would like? Ooh. Oh. Don't use that voice. Too bad. I'm forbidden to use the voice. I got blush? Aww. Well, you're welcome. I'm a switch. Damn. Okay, let's go up there. I'm scared of joining. Oh, don't be. Everything's gonna be fine. It is just a normal Discord server after all. Nothing suspicious about that, right, chat? No way she's going to end up in a basement. I already have the link pinned. Hey! Now we have a double. Oh, no. Leave me alone, you little weird tongue insect.
I have no interest.
How do I believe that? I'm scared. I mean, there are so many people in this chat that already joined the Discord server and they're still here, right? Nothing suspicious about that. Nothing at all. Damn. Oh my god, I think my neighbors are grilling again. I think they're having a barbecue. I'm not on. I wasn't hungry, but now I can just smell like some delicious food. But it's like we can leave anytime. Exactly. You can definitely leave. But who would want to leave, right? I mean, isn't it just cozy in the basement? So cozy and lovely. You don't want to live, right, Patriot? Defka spell alert! Guys, make sure to hydrate, do some stretches, and unstrip yourself from your chairs. So will I, and if you don't, this switch is going to put a curse in you that is going to force you to join my Discord and stay there forever and always. I mean, what? It is air conditioned. That is true! We have an air conditioned basement. Cheers! Oh boy. Why on earth am I bleeding? What? Oh shoot. Hold on. I got a freaking nosebleed. What the fuck? Huh? I mean, I have tissues, but how did that happen? Huh? I was just sitting here like, why do I taste metal? I didn't even notice. Anything? No. Okay. I stopped it in time! What on earth? Okay. There we go. I haven't had a nosebleed in ages. What on earth? Maybe it's the heat. Could be. We had 40 degrees yesterday in the deep clean. Maybe because of the pool too. I'm very sensitive to certain things. Like if there is like a very aggressive like cleaning, is it detergent I have to use? I always have to be very careful about that too. Also, I only just noticed that the snow is actually falling down from the tree when it gets knocked over. That is a beautiful animation detail. That is not normal for games like these. Usually the sprite just keeps the same. Okay, we are slowly getting there. Also, if you guys have a suggestion who we can raid out to later, feel free to drop a name in the chat, by the way. I can't wait. It feels so long since we raided. I mean, yesterday I was so tired, right? Because of the whole deep cleaning thing and the heat wave and such. I was already like, I could actually use another week of vacation. But this morning, I was just so hyped and I was just like, oh my god, I cannot wait
to boot up the stream again and talk to you guys and just have a blast. Aria Nodo art. Cremus Prime. He's a Water of Ventus. He's playing Pragmata. Ooh. I don't know if he's 18 plus. I mean, I also rate into 18 plus streams. It just depends on how much 18 plus they are. Because some people have the 18 plus tag and they're still very safe. But some others are a little bit more on the nose. Calimus Prime. Oh, okay. I will look at both of those suggestions. I will also look through my friends list because maybe someone else also has like a special stream. Or maybe someone is online we haven't rated in ages too. Natsu makes dirty jokes, lol. But Natsu is sweet. And hey, everybody enjoys a dirty joke every once in a while, right? Okay, we have another patient that we can neglect. Whoopee. Let me check. How far is the progression? 14 potions to go. Okay, stone. I only need roughly 222. That should be done very soon. The trees are catching up, actually. We only need 351 for that. And I have to ignore 4 more patients, and then we're basically done. So I'm pretty confident we're going to finish next stream. And honestly, even if we don't, if we should play for 4 hours and we're just missing a little bit more, then I'm just going to push through. Because it is really not a lot anymore. And I would be shocked if we didn't make it next time. So, let's see. Welcome back, Bunny! I'd say Wimmy VT is going to live too if you want a more safer one. Fair enough. I escaped the basement, let's go. Says it will heal a few patients after this. Yes, to make up for the lack of treatment. Exactly. I'm gonna give them a discount. Okay, but Natsu's playing Hell Divers. That is very far away from, what I would say is in our, like, little bubble. Oh, the Farming Snob is also playing Stardew. Okay, let's check out what Ocean wrote first because he was a little bit quicker. Aria Nodo Art. Oh, she's playing Kur Island! And is she also a white-haired fox? I mean... Sorry, but I have to, right? I have to. I'm dizzy right now. Oh yeah, definitely sit down if you're dizzy. That is no good. Also, oh. Great message. Because my stream deck is not working for some reason too. There you go. Aria Noto Art. Let's go. Okay, guys. Well, I am so happy that we managed to do our first stream after my vacation, and it was awesome as always. We got very far actually in the game, and I think we're really going to be able to get 100% next time we're going to play, which would be so exciting. Like I said, I think neglecting the patients is just the most tedious thing, but once we've done everything else and I don't need to, you know, keep the playthrough running, I would say. We should be fine, technically. But yeah, goal for next time is to actually beat the game. So yeah, guys, if you like the stream, make sure to leave a follow so you don't miss out on whenever I go live. And if you want to support this channel a little bit more, that would be very much appreciated. You can also donate some money if you want to, but it's definitely not mandatory. You just help me provide you with better content in the future. And other than that, I am going to see you guys tomorrow with some Lumentale, actually, where we are going to catch more monsters, evolve them, and check out the whole past of Trey, maybe, who knows? And until then, guys, take care, I love you all, and see you tomorrow, bye-bye!